Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all good. Hope everybody's well. Yeah, so I'm sweating. I just got back about 6:45. I was at my neighbour's house doing their fish tank because my next door neighbour's had he's got to go and have a heart bypass. 6:45, I was finishing off their fish tank, doing a water change and all that. I was pulling out. I had to go to the shops quick to get some bits, and then I was literally pulling out the supermarket car park at 7:10. Come home, quickly changed, got everything sorted and set up, and and now here we are. And I better bring him in. I bet he's on the naughty step at the minute because he's late, so he's on the naughty step. Evening.
Yes, evening. Coming on. It's coming. Football's coming home.
I've just I had to make two.
Oh, nice. Great.
I was just saying, I'm literally pulling out the supermarket car park at 7:10. So
nice.
yeah, so I've been rushing about like a lunatic. This is a bit wobbly because I've had a little move about in here this week. Let's put it on the proper way, shall we? Let's do it right.
Yes, that's it. Get the pram in the background and my great setup back here.
It's got to be done. That looks good with the old wide angle. It's almost like a wide angled lens on it.
Yeah, it's crushed it.
Right, let's say hello to a few people. We've got Porky's Discounts in. Hi, I hope you're okay. My mum's in. Hi, mum. Porky's is saying 3 minutes to go and the thumbs down already. The thumbs down has been on there for about 2 hours since I put the link in. So thanks for that. No problem.
That's from me.
Yeah. No, I've done it myself actually.
Yeah. I've got 6 accounts. I just dislike all the videos.
We've got Leanne in. We've got Tori in.
Hi, Tori.
Got Wasim in. Hi,
Wasim, the legend. He's been messaging me on Insta.
Well done.
He's been keeping me posted. I got a swing. I'll show you in a second.
All right. We've got
it was like money's in.
Nice. We've got the Dave in. We've got Stacey Rogers. Hi, Stacey. We've got Anomalous Data Point. Evening.
Evening.
We've got Peter, the Monkey Thrifter.
The one and only.
Dave, love the background setup. Yeah, I've had a little switcheroo. I've got a sign here that I got off of Kirsten's Curiosities. It says, life has no limitations except the ones you make.
I think that's a very valid point. Oh, he's only selling, isn't he?
Oh, it's been going off all day. It's driving me mad. Oh, a bid. Nice. It's a lovely sign. Like I say, I got it off of Kirsten, off her website. Life has no limitations except the ones you make.
That's pretty cool.
So I love that. Yeah, so I've had a little switcheroo in here, like I say. Put a few new bits in here. Try and keep you all on your toes. Put my tiger back. Yeah, had a little swap around. I've got loads more room in here. I'm doing a video, so you'll see it on the video. Let's see who else we got. Oh, it's just flipped. So, phone's going off like a crazy person. Hi, Annie. Hope you're good. Dave's saying hello. Chris.
Oh,
mate.
Richard.
Who's Richard? Yeah.
We need to do a screen share, if that's okay. Because my thing's ending in 1 minute. Yeah, let me quickly go to share.
All right, let's
screen share.
Hang on, let me do share screen.
No, click share. Share.
Do I have to do that?
So when it's coming up.
Hang on. Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, so last week, guys, you might remember I picked this up for £5, and we've got our postage on this at $5.99, but we've got a minute or so left on this. I'm not actually watching it live. I'm going to have to spam the refresh button, but it's at £26, by the way, guys, which is fantastic. Nice. So obviously we've covered our postage. So we invested £5 for this, and we're obviously going to be looking about £20 back, after fees. Nice. Which is fantastic. So that's £20 for us to then reinvest that. And then, unless someone makes a cheeky little big, but I think this is exactly whereabouts I said it should be going, about £30, which is obviously including postage. So
someone might
I
try and
can't.
nick it at the end. Got a few
Yeah, they
seconds.
might do. Yeah, they might do. We'll
I'll just
see.
say hello to a few people while you're doing that. We've got Mandy.
Definitely.
We've got Peter. We've already said hello to Pete. We've got Dave. Jilly Button. Hi, Jilly. Hope you're good. We've got Babs in the attic. Hi, hope you're good.
What do you reckon?
We've got
Do you reckon it's
Ellen.
going to stay 26, Richard?
I reckon it'll go a bit more. Surely.
Here we go. Oh, what's going to happen? I think we're done.
Yep,
We've got a few
Ella
minutes
in
there.
from America, 26.
26,
That's
fantastic.
all right. From a fiver.
Fantastic from a £5. And plus, obviously, we've got our £5.99 postage on that. Yes,
Yep.
it's just sold, just come through.
Nice.
Let's listen to that sound, that old magical sound. Fantastic.
Love it.
I thought I'd share that with everyone because obviously that's our little channel sale, that one.
Yep. So Dave saying he done his 2 fish tanks earlier. Aquascaping is what all the hobbyists call it. Yeah. I was doing my next door neighbours because he's had a bad, a bit of a heart turn last week or the week before. I think 2 weeks he's been waiting, and he's got to have a bypass. So I always look after their fish literally when they go on holiday, and that they're next door to me. So I've been doing what I can to help there. Hi Fauna, hope you're good. Oh my God, found myself back here. Can't beat it. Can't beat. If you can't beat them, join them. Hi PvP, hope you're good.
People are going to watch this, Richard, and think, what are they going to wear?
I know. I'll just put the old Ed Hardy type t-shirt on tonight. I literally had about 3 minutes.
I picked this up in the charity shop this week. This was one of my pickups.
Nice.
But unfortunately for the seller, there's a bit here where the material is, and it's slightly come away. It's whereabouts it's ironed on there. So so because of that, I was like, I don't want to sell it and then someone return it or say, use it for whatever. And I was like, it's a size medium. I was like, I'll have that. So I got this as a size. I got a size large in it, and I got a size medium, and I've just put the large up tonight. So my fingers crossed is that we win, and that because that's newly listed, that's right at the top.
Nice.
But yeah, I picked 2 England tops up from 2007 to 2009 for £10, £5 each.
Nice. Am I too bright? Is my picture too bright?
No, you're coming across quite well.
I've got all the lights up here, and I've got the lights here, and I've got the lights here, and I didn't have a chance to set them up properly.
I'll show you my swing as well.
Cracking sale.
Yeah, what about the Xbox, I think? Yeah, it's good. It's good, that one. I think it's in about the old Xbox. This is the swing I picked up for a £5.
Ah, gee, I heard you was a swinger. I heard you was into swinging.
Well, But yeah, I picked this up for a £5, and I was like, something a bit different. So,
nice.
Yeah, a bit of a weird one.
Dave saying he did a car boot last Sunday. Out of Death Pole, made 250. Nice. I've made a massive room, but all I've done is just piled everything higher, and now I've got one of the Venom 2 set pieces in here, which is about 5 foot by 5 foot square, with skulls and candles and that hanging off of it. And if anyone wants to buy one, come and pick it up. I think 150 quid for one and 250 if you wanted them both.
Nice.
They've got little candles in them and all that. So it's all good. I hope everybody's all right and had a good week. I say I've not had a great week, but I come on here because it's my therapy. We love seeing you lot.
Massage.
Yeah. I was literally running from the shops, put all the stuff down. So my stepdaughter's cooking the dinner.
Oh, nice. What's on the menu tonight?
Fajitas.
Kushti.
I like fajitas. I love them.
Yeah, I do.
So Dave this week was a keyboard for £110 to India. Nice. I think our best sale, it was obviously one of my brother's things. It was about, I think it was 260 something or 280 something for a pack of cards from Casino Royale.
Wow.
That wasn't bad, yeah.
So that'll be the ones that are used on the actual table?
Yeah, it's a pack of the ones that they used in the casino, yeah. Yes, PvP, we are still in.
I had a sale that I made £120 on from £10.
Fauna, I didn't mean too bright as in too intelligent. I meant too bright as in because I've got a lot of light on the right hand side of my face.
So I had a £120 sale from £10 this
Nice,
week. You
nice.
might
What did you sell?
remember, you might remember this bad boy. It was my cat paste.
Oh yeah, you've done well with them.
I sold every last unit. It's all gone. I
That's
sold them
amazing.
all within a week. I paid £10. I got 40, 40 odd units. So I did 10 lots of four, 10 listings, 11 quid a pop. Bing, 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 bing. They were going like two or three a day, cleared
Oh,
out. So
lovely.
cat paste for malts and oils and hairballs. Look out for it. Get it cheap. Sell it on eBay or come to me.
Nice.
I'm a
Yeah, nice.
specialist.
Nice.
It was perfect.
Oh, the old ones are the best. Jilly's saying that she's had to block a buyer from the USA who keeps bidding on her jigsaws, and she doesn't post overseas. But you can click a box on that to say you don't do international. You can uncheck the international sending box, so you don't have to send international, and then it stops them bidding. Or it should.
Yeah.
Um,
I think blocking a buyer is always the best way to kind of deal with something.
yeah, I mean I'd block them as well, but like if I wasn't doing international, I would just have no international postage on there. Surely that must stop them. I don't know.
I don't know.
Therapy, PvP keeps him sane. But no, it's been a tough old week this week, but we're here. Oh, Jilly said she thought it was cat toothpaste.
I genuinely, that's what I thought it was, or like a cat moisturizer. You know,
Hmm.
like because I have steroid creams for my hands sometimes for having like eczema, and I thought it
Hmm.
was something like that. But yeah, no, I've not tried it. Maybe that could be that we could do a Jackass special, and I could try
Oh
this.
yeah,
But
nice things and horrible things.
people have to bid for the like the right to do it. So like someone gets to choose if they say bid £10 as an example, what that
Yep.
person has to do. So my forfeit would be eat some of this. God,
Oh,
imagine
that's
it says,
disgusting. Have you
oh,
ever done the Bean Boozled?
no, what's
Where they
that?
got the jelly beans, and you get
Yeah, I
either
think I have
popcorn,
actually.
you
Vomit.
get popcorn or vomit. There's grass cuttings or mint or something, and there's one. It's either chocolate cake or dog food,
Yeah,
tin dog food.
I think I did have that because I remember in the office, you always got the classic like clever guy came over to me and he's handing out sweets and he's like, "Oh mate, did you want a couple of sweets? I know you don't normally eat them, this, that, and the other." And he's like, "I've saved a couple for you." And I was like, "Yeah, no worries." And then everyone was looking at me, and I kind of knew something was up at that point, so I didn't actually have any. But but yeah, a couple of the girls had the vomit one, and they were literally like gagging. They're just not nice at all.
Oh no, that's not. That doesn't sound good to me. So who are we playing tonight? Because I don't generally watch football. I did watch the Germany match, obviously, but I don't really do football.
Yeah. So yeah,
Are we in
it's
it? We're in Italy, in it? Is it in Italy?
no, no. So Italy played last night against Belgium. We're playing Ukraine, so it's Ukraine versus England.
So,
Uh,
yeah, but we played someone since Germany, haven't we?
no,
Or was this
Germany
the
was our
first
last
match
game.
against Germany?
Germany was our last game. Yeah.
Was it? Right, I don't know whether anyone's going to be interested. We've got 33 people in, and probably none of them are into film props. I was going to auction off a couple of film props, and I was going to donate some of the money to obviously a cancer charity for my brother. I'm going to put some of it back into the pot for the show, and
Fantastic.
obviously try and cover a couple of costs of bits. But it's mainly to get in money for the pot and to put some money for charity, for a cancer charity.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether anyone's interested in that. That's in. We're down to 30 now. Um, I don't know whether anyone's going to be interested. Really, anyone interested in the chat? If I auction off a couple of film props, or I can just let people know about it now, and we can do it.
We could do it over Instagram, maybe. Might be a good way about it. And then we could
Yeah,
auction it.
I
So,
suppose I
so
could
start
do.
it start it tonight as an example, and
Yeah,
auction it throughout the week. And then it could be like a silent auction where people PM you a price, and
yeah,
then obviously then we'll announce how it gets on.
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. I'll have to have a think on it because, like I say, usually you've got like you sort of know the people that buy sort of things like that. But I've got what what I've pulled out so far is I've got a couple of I've got a couple of Polaroids from the film Deep Impact.
Oh wow,
So that's one of Elijah Wood, and it's obviously like all his costumes. So it's saying he's got his ring and his backpack on before he gets on the truck from the bicycle. Um, so it's just like a wardrobe thing, and there's one there. I thought I had some paperwork to go with it as well, but I must have sold the paperwork separate. So you've got Morgan Freeman as the president. You've got Tia Leone, that's been in loads of films, Jurassic Park 3 and all that. But these are like on-set Polaroids, so I've got a couple of
wow.
them because I like the film Deep Impact. So I've got a couple of Polaroids. Um, I've got the big hand that I showed you before from Ginger Clown.
That's amazing. That
This thing's huge. It's
yeah,
very
it's really
heavy as well.
freaky.
It's very heavy. I don't know if anyone's watched Ginger Clown. We watched it through Chris's channel, but this thing's. I mean, it's a whole arm. It's massive.
That's
I mean, look, you can
absolutely revolting.
see the size of my hand to the Ginger Clown hand, and obviously it's got some damage, production damage, because they do. And these literally these fingers are foam, and the arms actually rubber latex.
Oh my lord.
But these are the sort of things I'm going to be auctioning off. I'm going to try and pull some more out, but like I say, I've been rushing about today and didn't have a lot of time. I'm going to pull some other stuff out as well.
I might buy that and then auction a massage from Ginger Clown.
I suppose that's one way of doing it.
Oh my
Um,
lord, that'd be freaky, wouldn't it?
Wasim's saying he thinks we should bring Ricky Lee to the live for next night live. Yeah, he might do it. I mean, I've said before, we will have other people on.
Definitely.
So we've had Nick on. We've done the Would I Lie to You, which was sort of giving a rest this week. So this is just a chill one because obviously the football's on. Jilly saying good idea. PvP saying too big to break this week. Jilly saying should be interested. Sounds like a good idea. Good idea. That is scary. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's a nice prop. I might also auction off some signed, uh, maybe a signed Brian Blessed picture or something. I've got loads of stuff signed by him, so
That'd be
I
amazing.
might do something like that as well. But like, I just get a few. Oh, I've got this as well. That's another thing I pulled out. So I've got this one. It's a fine old Jamaica rum bottle,
Okay.
em- empty, but it's got the cork in it and that. It's got the certificate from the American people I bought it off.
Yeah.
It's from the Lone Ranger, starring Johnny Depp.
Wow.
So, and it's like theme park connection certifies and guaranteed this Jamaican rum bottle is a genuine movie prop used in Disney's 2015 film The Lone Ranger.
Fantastic. I'll be honest with you, I've not really watched that film.
No,
Um,
but I see things like this because I'm going to build a bar in here. Things like this, I love it,
oh yeah.
and
That
it's just
you'll be paralytic in no time with that
it's
amount
got
of
it's got
alcohol.
what it's got one quart written around the neck there as well, like one quart. So it's like just an old bottle that would have been in the saloon or something.
Yeah, yeah, I was about to say, I imagine that was something propped up against the bar, and that's
Yeah.
pretty cool, that.
So right, yeah. So we will I will do something. I say I won't do the auction this week, but what I'll do is I'll in the next thumbnail maybe I'll put we're doing an auction so it gives people a chance to come in if they want to have a look. I'm also talking to my mate Lee in the sweet shop. He's doing me a big sweet hamper.
Mm.
So I don't know how I'm going to do the logistics of that yet. I'm going to work it out, but maybe put names on a wheel, pound, say pay £1 to get your name put on the wheel, put your name on the wheel, and win a massive hamper of sweets.
Yeah, that sounds brilliant.
And then obviously we'll cover the cost of the sweets, and it'll be more money to go in the pot for either prizes
And then a pound
or
massage from me with that glove on. That'll
a
be on there.
massage from James with the glove on. Yeah, yeah. Hi Sharon, we're good.
I think that
Someone
sounds
saying
like a really good idea,
foam
Richard.
rubber,
I,
latex, and deep impact. Is this some sort of kink club? It sounds like it, doesn't it?
I think you've hit the nail on the head there, Richard. I think that's a really good way of doing the auction. So everyone pays in £1, but we don't do a lot. Even if we did one auction a week, or well, a month as an example, but we built up a pot and we put it towards, like, obviously cancer charities. But that would be quite good. So it's reasonable amount of money. Everyone in the chat, so we normally get a good 40 regulars. Obviously, I know the football's on this week. Even if it was £40, and we did something that would, obviously,
I'm thinking more of the raffle for the things like the sweet hamper, because like that, like you buy a sort of a number or a ticket, and then obviously your name goes on the wheel. I mean, things like the film props, I'll just do a live auction, so we'll just have people bid on it, because I think it'll be better that way on things like that, because obviously you know what monetary value you're dealing with things like that. I mean, I was even thinking about doing this Goonies key. You only been able to get these in the 2007. It's a 2007 Comic Con exclusive.
Wow.
And they go for about £100, I think. But I'm even thinking about putting that up. Sealed,
or give me
sealed.
that for Christmas. That's always an option.
Never been out of the box. But yeah, it was like literally you could only have got it from that Comic Con in 2007.
Wow.
So
I have the key to One-Eyed Willie. That's what they say.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people got the key to the One-Eyed Willie.
Apparently in our nightclub.
Yeah, Julie's saying she loves Brian. Yeah, I love Brian. He's a great guy. I mean, every time I go around there, my brother sort of says to him, "Oh, Brian, would you mind doing a bit of filming for my brother?" He's like, "No problem." But I'm sitting there watching the telly, because obviously I can go around his house and speak to him. But I'll be sitting on the sofa and he comes on with a flash advert or the Terry's chocolate orange, or he's blooming everywhere.
It's fantastic.
But Sharon saying, "Oh, talking to Jilly. Oh, look, Jilly's got the rum and coke. I've got the gin and lemonade. I need one after the day I've had rushing about like a lunatic." Yeah, exhausting. 44 Celsius. Nice. What's that?
Not this one today.
Oh, what's it? Oh, nice. Very nice. I forgot I had the Craft Gin Club thing running, and I cancelled it this week because it's just it's 40 at a time. But they sent a lovely gin through, some American gin, but it looks really nice. 44 Celsius. Wow. So yeah, so I hope everyone else has had a good week. Like I say, we know I've had some good sales. You've had some good sales by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's been a good week, really.
Trying to shift my brother's props. I've had a couple of subscriber sales as well.
Oh wow!
Sharon, forgive me if I get this wrong. I think it was Sharon Turner. I did give her a shout out in the video. She bought a Spectre concept art book for £72, which was great. I did say I shouted her out in the last video. Stu Mandry, that's always in the chat. Stu bought he's bought some Indiana Jones storyboards this week.
Wow.
That I've been selling for my brother. So yeah, appreciate that, Stu. If you watch this back, cheers for that. So it helps get rid of my brother's stuff and helps him. And yeah, thank you. So yeah, I've had sort of a few people now buy bits and go, "Oh, I watch your YouTube," and I'm like, "Wow!" Like it's about 3 or 4 people now that have bought. I think we've got Nia in now. Hi, Nia. Oh, we've got Anya in. What about auction off a few crates of your unlisted DVDs? I could do that, but I've got a big stack of fruit crates over there. I've got room. I've got about this much room where I can move around now as well, because I've stacked everything higher. So it looks quite tidy in here until I put the Venom 2 set backdrop thing in. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a car boot sale in the next couple of weeks, maybe this Sunday. If not this Sunday, the following Sunday. I'm going to speak to Jay Flipping Sloth, because we've done car boots together before. And I'm probably going to do Apps Court Farm. So if anybody goes to Apps Court Farm car boot sale, come and say hello.
Lovely.
Because we've been there a few times. There were three of us, actually. I put a photo on Instagram. There was me, there was Jay Flipping Sloth, and there was Gina Brown. Have you ever seen Gina Brown's channel? She buys and sells quite a lot of stuff.
I haven't. I
She
need
does a
to.
lot of Instagram posts. Gina Brown. So there was three of us having a photo that day, and everyone was looking at us like we were bonkers.
Does she sing "Ooh Ah" just a little bit while she walks around?
That's Gina G, my love.
All right, I just thought
That's
I'd
Gina
double
G,
check.
my love. Good game.
Good game, good game. Woo. I did a nice, now did a nice.
Hi, all over, my love. Don't get nothing for a pair.
Dolly Bird, you're appealing. Now it's time to do your dealing.
we might have that coming as well. I've got a set of giant cards, and once I get a bit more room, I'm going to be making a stand, and we're going to be doing The Price is Right as well.
I've definitely got the chin for
it.
Good game.
So everyone's saying hello to Nia, which is nice. Yeah, so has anybody else had any good sales this week? I mean, let us know. Like I say, if you want to come on the show, send either myself a message through Instagram, Richie Richstar, or James on JR Reselling. Clean me. I always get confused. It's always back
it's
front.
opposite. It's opposite.
Yeah.
I've learned now.
Yeah. Who else we've got? I've got Victoria in. We've got Dave Resells and Collects in.
Oh, the door's going to open. My wife will.
And he's. Oh.
Ooh,
hello, wife. Hello, wife. Hello.
Can't hear you. I've
got
earphones in.
Can't hear me. Oh, you've got the earphones in. I forgot.
There's.
Hello, wife.
There's my mate there, giving me old cat man because of my cat sales.
Yeah.
Cat boy.
VP saying she's got a Bruce chin too, or a witch's. Oh, look. Tea Cakes has had loads of sales. Packing now. Can't leave till Monday, 25-ish. Yeah, I think I've got about 25, 30 now that I've got a pack for Monday. And I've packed a load today. So, yeah.
Nice, guys. I dropped 6 off today at Hermes this morning, and I've got 7 more today.
I think I've packed about 7 or 8 today, and I've been cleaning the house and moving things around because my stepdaughter's come back, running around, doing the shopping, doing next door's fish tank. I literally got back from my brother's last night. It's just been bonkers. And I managed to get some parcels done, but like I say, I want to be packing all day tomorrow, get the rest of them done. And you heard earlier, I've turned the sound off on the phone now, but it keeps going off. So it's going a bit mad. But yeah, can't be bad.
It's a nice situation to be in. I think I've had like a lot of my older stuff has also been selling, not just stuff that's newly been listed as well. It feels like had a mixture of items selling. So yeah,
nice.
I sold my first little bit of Hornsey. I'll try and quickly show you my phone. It was just salt and peppers, but I put $3.99 postage on
This is not a drinking with channel, guys, either.
Yeah, but there's salt, pepper, and a little mustard pot.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Paid a quid for it. Obviously, I took like photos showing it all.
Yeah, nice.
Inside and that. But yeah, that sold for like 11 with postage.
I bought these this week. They're probably not worth anything. You come free when you purchase a 70 centilitre or 1 litre bottle of Gordon's Gin, but they were £1 in the Chazza.
Oh yeah.
And they're nice little glasses, these. I haven't even taken one out, actually, to have a look. But I bought 2 of them. They feel solid.
Lovely.
Solid little gin glasses. But, yeah, there you go, look.
Well, I'll know where that's my Christmas present came from now when I get
Shall
that.
we get started? It says on the bottom, although one of the
Oh,
S on it
yes.
looks like it's thing. But yeah, they're nice little got a little bit of cut glass on the side of them.
Yeah, they're nice,
Two
they
of
are.
those, £1 each. Can't be
If
bad.
not, well, there might be something that you can put with a can or something around Christmas and just marketplace. You can shift
Yeah,
that marketplace for stocking fillers.
yeah.
Absolute ideal. I'm
Mm.
really gonna I'm really gonna see how I get on for Christmas for Q4, and I am gonna try and use Facebook Marketplace to get rid of stock that's stocking fillers. So I've got like a lot of RA stuff that I bought that's
Mm.
hardly shifting.
Yeah.
And around Christmas, if you just put £10 a box toy, £10 a box toy, you know, I might have paid £7, so I'm not making mega money back on it. But
Mm.
it just I'm just going to try different tactics, and obviously
Yeah.
I'll talk about it on the channel as well. Whilst I'm dressed as Santa, I might grow my beard and then dye it grey.
We've got some good stuff coming up as well, guys. We've got plans for a big Halloween bash.
Yes, we have.
We've got plans for a big Christmas do. Um, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, obviously, but it'd be amazing to like maybe have a Christmas get together and do a live from that.
Yeah,
But we don't know what's going to happen at the minute. So, but whatever way it happens, we've got a big Christmas thing coming up.
yep.
We've got a massive. I want to go all out for. I've never done a
Halloween.
big Halloween thing. I love Halloween. I've
Yeah,
wanted to cover the house in skeletons and cobwebs for years, but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's an estate round near us actually, and they go to full works. They've got like animatronic coffins outside the house and like serial killers in electric chairs and all that, literally outside the house. It's crazy,
Fantastic.
and like one of them has a giant spider covering the whole house, like walking over the house
Wow.
just on this estate, and they all get involved. It's amazing. Actually, I'll either do a live from there, or as long as it's not on the same night as our thing, I'll do a live from there because it goes on for a few nights anyway. But yeah, I'll either do a live or do a video from it. It's amazing the things. Obviously, the last couple of years I haven't been able to do it, but it's yeah, it's absolutely
You,
nuts.
you normally find that as well. It's the same for Christmas for me. There's a certain houses that really go all out with a massive giant Santas and
Mm.
him on the roof. It's fantastic.
You
I
see,
love it.
I like all that. I mean, I climbed up on my roof last year. Actually, I've been pulling the LEDs off this broken star this morning earlier on the video. Actually, I think I was doing it earlier. And yeah, I want to go all out Christmas as well. When I was 20 odd years ago, I used to do my front room window. It used to look like Harrods. It all snowed
Wow.
out with the little animatronic things in the windows and that. We don't go that mad now. We just put the tree up really and a few bits and pieces. But my wife's tree is just nuts. It's she loves it. It's a nice tree anyway, but it's everything on it's from the Disney store. It's crazy, crazy. I don't know how much a tree's worth. It's absolutely nuts.
I imagine a few
So,
£1,000s by the sounds of
yeah,
things.
I mean, like I say, everything on it is it is Disney. I love. Have you ever been up to London at Christmas?
Yeah.
We went up there one Christmas, and it was the theme was the Wizard of Oz,
Oh, wow.
and had a massive set of witches' legs and ruby slippers out the side of Harrods.
Fantastic.
It was bonkers.
Been up there when they did Narnia. I went there the year it was Narnia. So
Oh
you're
look,
talking
Dave
like
TC's got homemade pizzas. Oh, nice.
lovely,
Like a homemade pizza. Yeah. What was you
lovely.
saying, Narnia?
Yeah, so I went up there Narnia themed, and that was quite amazing. With like the icicles and like the Snow Queen and obviously all that type of stuff. But yeah, I tell another place as well that's probably I don't well maybe you might get there one day. We don't know, but
Hmm.
Newcastle go really all out as well. There's a goal. England's just scored.
Nice.
England's just scored.
Come
1-0 up.
on. That deserves a swig. Cheers.
Cheers, Matt. I'm not going crazy.
That was
It's
a
my
bit of a
neighbours. I
girly.
can hear them.
That
I
was
can
a
hear
bit of a
them.
girly laugh. I don't know where that came from. Um, yeah, where does
But yeah,
time go? Yeah, I can't believe it's less than 6 months till blooming the C word. I'm going to
yeah.
start listing stuff for that soon, though. I'm
I've
not
I've been
saving it for Q4. I'm going to start sneaking a few bits on.
I've been buying any form of good decoration. I actually bought one today. I looked over because I realised I put it in the garden, but
Hmm.
it's it's like clay. No, it's not clay made. Maybe it is clay, but it's like you get gnomes. It's like the same type of things gnomes are made out of, but this giant
Yeah,
Santa that's a good meter high. And
nice.
I spotted him in this morning, and I was like, I thought he had a crack on his head, and it
Hmm.
wasn't. I looked again, and it was like a star, and in his body, he had all these star shapes, and
Oh,
then it was
nice,
Santa, and it's really really nice to be fair. But I paid
nice.
£1 for him, so this is the thing. You like come Christmas, I'll clean him up, I'll wipe him down. Oh, someone's just paid for something. That's not too bad.
Nice.
Oh, look at that! Look exactly what it was. I listed this tonight. What did I say? I listed my England top has just been paid. It's just been paid
Nice.
for full asking price, and that's exactly why. So I listed that tonight. I
Nice.
paid £5 for that, and that's just sold for £38.98 pence and £3.99 postage. So over 40 quid for
Nice.
£5. And I've got the
Nice.
other one on. I get to keep that one myself.
I know, Lauren. That's the word slipped out of my mouth. Um, yeah, I don't like hearing the C word that early either. It slipped out. It was a mistake.
Fantastic. Check me out. 2 live sales. One of them was rigged, obviously, but that one wasn't. I literally just I listed that today because of my new setup. Obviously, I've done my back. I showed you how the board now goes all the way down. So when the
Mm,
mannequin's there, it's so
yeah,
I can do photos
yeah.
a
No,
lot
it looks
better.
the setup looks good.
I'm
Oh,
really
look,
happy with that.
Jimmy's saying vintage baubles. I've got a bag of vintage baubles next door. I think there's about 12 of them in the bag, 12, 15 of them. Vintage ones with all the silk thread and glitter, and some of them look like they're in half. And yeah, I've got a big bag of vintage baubles. I've got Christmas jigsaws in tins and boxes and all that. Mike Dando saying go.
Yeah. They're saying about
Um,
England. Yeah.
yeah. Sadly, the only folks need to give gifts to are my cousin and his wife. Rest of sorry, PvP. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice, but we're all here. We'll all be here at
Yeah.
Christmas for you.
Of course we
So
will.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We'll be there positive for you. And,
Definitely.
what we'll do is during the night, we'll get a few people on, give people a like 15, 20 minute slot and get them on if there's enough people. If there's not that many people, we'll keep people on. It'd be nice to get a few faces on.
I think I'm definitely up for a little road trip and come see you around that time as well, Richard. I think that'd be nice.
100%. 100%. Christmas on the beach.
Christmas on the beach. I think we'll get the old Christmas songs on the
Turkeys
go.
roasting on a barbecue. That'd be
Sounds
nice.
absolutely epic. Barbecue at Christmas. We'll have an
Oh
Aussie one.
yes, but turkey barbecue on the beach.
Lovely.
Oh yeah. I won't mention it again, Lauren, until at least the end of August. I promise. Does keep shop. Yeah, I can't stand Christmas. I can't stand doing that shopping. Not that
Yeah.
I'm a Grinch. I just hate. I can't stand the crowds. It drives me absolutely nuts. Yeah, I'm not saying it, Sharon. I'm not saying it. Oh, what? All right, I'm not. I'm not going to put. Oh, oops.
Chili loves Christmas. There's nothing
She
wrong with
does.
that.
She loves that word.
I I fell out of love with it a long time ago, and then I fell back in love with it because obviously my daughter's called Holly, so
Yeah,
she was born at
nice.
Christmas. So for me, I remember
What?
walking
She's
round.
a December baby.
Yeah, hint the name Holly.
No, no. What?
Uh,
What date? I'm literally
13th.
2 weeks before
She's
Christmas.
the
Oh,
13th.
2 days after mine.
She's called Holly Eve as well. So we got the
Oh,
Evie. Evie. Yeah, I thought it was really nice.
nice.
Yeah, so I thought it was really nice. And then I remember being in the shopping centre the day after she was born and
Hmm.
listening to Christmas music, and the Christmas songs had a whole new meaning in my eyes. like Driving Home for Christmas and,
Yeah.
and just all them songs. It made me listen to them differently and go, actually, yeah, as a dad, yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. So I'm a big fan of Christmas. And also, she's 3 years
I've got a
old.
load of Christmas albums. I can't say that word. I've got a load of albums from that from
Yeah,
that
from that period
from
of
that from
time.
that occasion. From that occasion, I've got loads of them.
From that
I'm gonna be
holiday. You can say
yeah,
holiday from that
I'm gonna
holiday.
be listing loads of stuff from that holiday soon. PvP saying it's okay. It's been a while and time heals, but it's still not easy though. PvP and like I say, say we're all here for you anyway and for each other. I'm sure it's not going to be a great time for a lot of people.
Yeah, I get that.
Um, but I say we'll be here supporting each other and making each other laugh. Definitely,
Oh, definitely.
especially if you don't know what to expect from us two. Like you don't know what we're going to turn up as. So
I might turn up as Santa's pants and you might turn up as his top. Just different parts of Santa.
oh dear,
Who knows?
oh dear.
I could come
Uh,
as his empty sack. What?
oh, that sounds a bit wrong. That sounds wrong. But yeah,
Well,
no, so it's 1-0 at the minute for England. Like I say I don't like football, but like, obviously you've got to be patriotic, haven't you?
that's what's good about us going till 9 o'clock, because 9 o'clock is half time and you can't win a game in the first half. So that's why this Saturday Night Live works really, really well,
I
because
mean,
those that want to
we
watch.
usually go sort of longer, but like I say, it's just since I've started it, it seems to have we got Eurovision,
Yes.
and now we've got blooming football.
But that's how I
Although
ended up becoming.
a lot of people tuned in rather than tuning into the Eurovision. I
Well,
think we had
that's how
more
I
people.
became a co-host, because I won the
Yeah,
singing competition that
that's
evening.
right. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's true. That's true.
And then I was on the following week, and
Yeah,
then I just decided,
and
well,
then
guess what? I'm here.
now I
I'm
can't get
here.
rid of you.
Yeah, I turned up late and everything.
Now you're part of the furniture. Yeah, slapdash,
Abs-
slapdash.
half a job Rawlinson, I am absolutely taking a mick.
Oh dear. Yeah, I'm trying to pick out a few other. But I might even. I don't know. I might even sell my harp brass beer uh, bar top thing. I'm
Oh,
not
that's pretty
sure
cool.
yet. I mean, that's heavy though. Like the postage on it would be something nuts. But I'd have to get it quoted. But yeah, I want to because obviously not everyone's going to be into film props, but some people might want to buy some other bits. So I'll get some little bundles together and that just to see what I've got. I can look round. I keep seeing the amount of stuff I've got. It's crazy. But yeah, next week or two. So if anyone goes to Apps Court Farm, I might be there. I might be there selling. So there you go. I need to clear out
Nice.
some stuff, make some room. I've got a load of plans for the backdrop. I've got a
Yeah, do your
dancing jar.
DVDs at like 20p a go, mate.
Well, I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna probably do them at 4 for a quid or something, just to get rid.
That seems good.
Maybe box sets for 50p. I've got loads of box sets. Um,
That
I
sounds really
sold
good,
one
mate.
the other day actually. From a free pickup. I think it was a British Film Industries one. It was a bit of a Rudy, I think, because on the front cover there was a semi-naked woman laying about. That went for 20 quid, and that was in a free pickup. But I've got
Fantastic.
loads of box sets like Suits, CSI, loads of that, Andromeda. I've got a box set of The Good Life. I used to love The Good Life. But I've got my dancing Jar Jar Binks and my Duracell Bunny over there, which I want in the backdrop at some stage. And my singing monkey that sings That's Amore. I got off my mum. But
Nice.
yeah, nice. Come on, guys. Who else has had any good sales this week? You must have sold some good stuff or picked some good stuff up.
I
What you
sold an
been
England
picking?
top from
Yeah,
£5 to £40, just to let you know.
that's nice. When did you pick it up today?
So I picked that up from a charity shop on Thursday, that was.
Hmm.
And I went there and I got, I don't know if you saw my Insta, because I think you saw my Insta. It was the day that I put the Gore-Tex boots for 15 quid. So I bought Adidas Gore-Tex and normal Gore-Tex. The Adidas Gore-Tex boots I picked up, so it was 15 for two Gore-Tex shoes. The Adidas are worth £70 to £60.
Hmm.
So what it was is the England tops were a tenner, but in the charity shop it said all men's clothing half price. And I saw them two hung up, and I just grabbed them, and I was like, right,
Nice.
they're coming with me. And then obviously this had the material fault there, where that's it. As you can see on, it's perfect, and I
Yeah,
probably could
yeah.
sell this for 40 quid,
It's, I
but
can't even,
I'm
can't even see
but
it.
I'm also like what £5, and I've got myself an England top, and also I'm lucky. 2007 and 2009 was when I was going out drinking.
Hmm.
It was like I was like I'm an 18, 19 year old I was. So to me, this
Yeah.
is like my special era. So actually, I'm really happy I've got this because this is like quite special to me. I've actually got a photo. I cringe. I'd actually need people to pay to see the photo. It's that bad. I've got the classic blonde hair dyed, and I'm there. It's actually, I think it's my first ever on my real Facebook profile. It's my first ever photo, and it's me in my England top. Um, yeah, it's a cringe one. Actually, now I've said it, I might have to go and have a find it for you.
Julie saying she's got It Ain't Half Hot Mum DVDs. I love It Ain't Half Hot Mum. All the old ones are the good ones. Dad's Army and It Ain't Half
Yeah,
Hot Mum and Only Fools. I love watching Laura and Hardy. I think Laura and Hardy are just amazing.
I watch Only Fools and Horses quite a lot because obviously the language is really good as well.
Mm.
Because obviously if you've got a little one,
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. I
yeah,
wonder if it's whereabouts it'll be. I'm going to try and find it.
yeah.
It's a hideous photo.
So we might have the sweet hamper for next week. Lee was going to sort it out for this week, but he's obviously been busy doing stuff. He was going to shoot me a picture. Um, I told him to put a nice big sweet hamper together. I say over Christmas we'll be doing loads of things like sweet packets and sweet cones and hampers and stuff. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. That's why we're
There's
sort of. That's why we're trying to get stuff auctioned and sold and put some money in the pot because it's going to be good.
yeah.
It's going to be good.
Do you want to see someone who's cool with camouflage shorts on
Oh
and
God, blimey.
sunglasses, looking absolutely fantastic?
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Seen it all
Beautiful,
now. Seen it
beautiful.
all
That.
now.
But yeah, so that was my first. This was my generation of like my England top. So I'm really happy I kind of got this. So for a fiver, saves me paying 50, 60 quid on eBay. So happy days.
Yeah. Chris is saying Laura and Hardy were on Forces TV this afternoon, the music box and a few others. I love I love it. And they did a few on the new box when they remastered the box set. They done a few of them and remade them in colour. Brilliant. Vivian, hi Vivian. She's saying hi guys, great to listen and avoid the football. Never mind the C word. We are looking forward to a very busy summer. Book and coffee. Yes, you've got the book place. I think it's called the Book House, isn't it? Look, I looked at your website. It's amazing. Looks brilliant. Um,
Tell me, Richard. Tell me more. Explain.
I'll let Vivian tell you because I can't remember. I have seen it because I've looked on the website and it's like I think it's like a big cafe place.
Yeah.
Almost looks like a barn,
Wow.
and but it's literally just if you're into books, it's a crazy place.
Fantastic.
Looks great.
Well, I'm
Um,
dyslexic, so as long as there's pop-up
oh,
books
you'll be
there,
all right then, as long as they got
yeah,
like long as they got big letter books.
yeah, big letter books, ABC. I'm at a reading age of 6, and I'm at an attitude of 6, and I think I'm
Yeah.
6.
Lauren's saying to Sharon, all men are little boys at heart and bless them. Well, the good ones. Yeah. I'm
That
I'm
is
never, I'm,
pretty true.
I'm never growing up. I'm
That
sorry.
that
I'm
I
sorry
tell
to
you
say
what, your plaque in the background might have a good motto, but that is a really good motto. That
I
that
love
that pretty
that
much
motto.
sums it. That sums us up. That does. That sums
Yeah.
men up.
I,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't mind. I don't mind admitting that. I'm never
I'll
growing
openly
up.
admit that.
I'm always going to be a child. Um, just had two offers on items, both 50% below my asking price. Didn't realise I had a sale sign 50% off on my store. Yeah, some people do. They do like to try it on, don't they? I suppose they think some people just that's it. There we go.
I have
And
a.
Astley Book Farm. There you go. I knew it was it was in a barn place, but yeah, check it out, everybody. Astley Book Farm. It looks great. The website looks fantastic.
So talking about lowball offers, I want to ask the chat a question. Who else does the following? If you receive an offer, say you've got an item listed at £20, and someone sends you an offer at £5, who else does the following? And this is what I do. This is how petty I am, because they've been petty to me. I'll send them an offer at £19.99, a penny off, almost saying, go away. Like
Yeah.
that's what I do back. I just retaliate back to them. The reason why I don't decline it is I've looked into it, and I do genuinely believe it, because I've seen a massive difference since I've stopped declining. Is it does go against your the eBay algorithm, and I've noticed since I've offered more counter offers, my sell through rate is a lot better. And I'm not and obviously I know there's so many other variants, like the time of year and this, that, and the other, and I could be wrong, but I genuinely just do that back to them, and if you keep doing it, I just block them, obviously, at the end of it. But I just think it's funny.
Someone sent me and my brother an offer once, and it was something that was worth hundreds, and they sent an offer of something stupid like 35 quid or something. It was only last week or this week. So I sent a counter offer back of 200. Never heard back, obviously, but I didn't decline it. I just sent him a counter offer. PvP saying he has party pictures from when he was a teen that are so embarrassing I cringe to think of them. Do you know what? When I met my wife, we were 14 at a Pontins camp and never saw each other for 20 odd years after we left this camp, and God knows how we got together in the end. But everybody had cameras on that holiday, and there is not one photo of us lot together on that holiday. And that's the only thing I sort of regret, is not, that we didn't really get any photos, because we were always to get like a little group of us, me, my brother Steve that's ill, my brother Chris, my wife, her sister. There was a good little group of us, and we did. There's just no photos that exist of us all together. And in, I don't know if it was the late 90s or early 2000s, the camp it was a Pontins camp, and like you watch a video on a Pontins camp nowadays, they are skanky. They're mouldy and critters running everywhere. It's just nasty now. But yeah, they were great in them days, and we'd literally it burnt down. It had a big fire indoors, which bit suspicious. So yeah, we haven't got that place anymore. We've got no photos of it or anything.
That's crazy.
And, yeah. But say, from a week when you're 14 at a Pontins camp, and now married.
I was laughing throughout that at Bad Biscuits comment about
Lex is in.
Oh no, eyeliner.
Yeah. Hi Lex.
I thought it was very funny.
Yeah. No eyeliner this week. Because I went to my brother's to help him, and this week, and take him to his hospital appointments. And he said, "What the hell were you playing at on your live the other week?" I said, "We were just having a laugh." He said, "You look like you were boyfriends. look like you were together."
Oh, give out, mate. I think he needs a clip round the ear. I'll tell you what. I'll sort him out. I'll show him what a boyfriend's like when I go see him.
Gotta love my brother. Gotta love him. Yeah, no, I thought that was quite funny. I did chuckle when he said.
Oh, I think that's just like what it's all about, really. At the end of the day, it's about
it's a laugh, and everyone enjoyed it. I think Nick enjoyed it.
Life's just way too short, and it's a big respect towards Nick, and it's kind of saying, you know what, we really appreciate what you do.
I just like having a laugh. Look at when we first started this, I was dressed in suits, and then we've gone from that to just casual, and then we've gone from that to your England and my sort of Ed Hardy type glittery type shirts, and I mean, listen, You think that was mad? You got more to come. There's going to be some madness coming.
My next particular thing I've been trying to price up, it's looking about £20-30. So I hope you guys
Really?
enjoy it. Yeah, I'm getting it anyway. I don't care. I'm getting it. I'm getting it richly
Is
this
that the one?
afternoon.
Is that the thing to go with the thing that I've already
Yeah,
got?
yeah. I've been
Oh,
pricing it up because I've been working. I'm working at what size I actually am
that's
in
going to
that.
be funny. That's
Yeah,
going to be funny.
I'm just like whatever. I'm just like game on. By the way, I'm on my second gin. I'm literally polishing this off super fast. So if I start really slurring my words like I did when we first met Nick on
Nearly
that
on the first
live,
one.
when
Oh God, yeah, I didn't realise you're so battered.
I was very drunk that day.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
drunk.
well done, Lex, for winning the reseller challenge.
Oh,
Yeah,
fancy! Yeah, actually, well done. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I watched it back, and Lex, I was just like, I was with my wife, and I was in, hopefully, a lighter story and that. But I was at the moment. Obviously, I'm doing reselling part time. I've got a full time job, and I really am inspired by full time resellers. And you know what? It's what I want to do. And I watched it back, and I said, I might not be able to hit their numbers like what they've done, but that tells you what reselling's all about. And look at how the camaraderie of these people and how we all motivate each other. And I was just like £7,000 plus in 5 days worth of listings. I was like,
crazy, isn't it?
geez, la wheeze, that girl knows how to list. And it was just sensational. I'm more of a Nick lister. £2,500 in 5 days would be an amazing achievement for me. But
Mm.
I was just so impressed. And you know what, Lex, you deserve every single award and that because you did it for the girls. And you know what? Too right, because you were sensational and the numbers. It wasn't just the amount; it was the quantity. It was everything. It was just like mic drop, boom. It was just like yeah.
Have you seen that Lex makes jewellery as well?
And yes, I've
She's got
seen
a
that, and I've
kiln and
also.
everything.
Do you know that Lex makes movies as well and films?
Makes movies and films, where she does YouTube.
Yeah, but actually makes movies. I think if I'm right in saying, Alexa, am I right
No,
in saying this? That
I
you made an
think she
actual
did.
movie?
She did work. She did work before. I think I've heard her talk about she did work. Is that right, Lex? She did work in television or film or something.
She's got one on her YouTube, if I'm correct. I watched it. It was really, really good.
Hmm.
Because I'm a stalker, obviously.
I haven't seen that one, but I'll have to have a look.
Yeah. I watch. I go back to everyone's original videos. That's how I start from the beginning.
Sharon's saying it's guy liner, not eyeliner.
Definitely.
Uh, yes. Actually, funny thing is, I someone I know that was work. He had a proper part on EastEnders. He was Beppe DeMarco, Michael
Better
Greco,
Marco.
and him and his partner have just had a baby. So I sent him a message on Facebook, said, because like we went to school together, and I said, "Hi Mike, congratulations to you and to you both, on the baby." And then he said, "Cheers, Rich," on the thing back today. But then it came up with a news article, and his baby's been born with a rare condition. Like, little boy, he's all right, he's fine, but like he's been born with a very rare condition or something. But yeah, I'm glad the baby's all right, Mike. You probably won't see this anyway. Um, but yeah, he was old Beppe DeMarco in EastEnders. And actually, I remember that exactly the time I saw that he was going into EastEnders. At the time, I'd had a big row with my partner at the time. I was on my mum's sofa, and it's the same night I think that Princess Diana died. Because I remember
Whoa.
being awake and watching it all live. And I say earlier that day, I'd read that Michael was going into EastEnders as Beppe. Yeah,
Oh,
crazy,
I
crazy.
love Beppe DeMarco. I love the family. I love that whole EastEnders twist. I thought it was
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, it's mad. I might actually say he won't watch this anyway, but I might actually see if he'll come on here one week and
That'd
just
be
talk
brilliant.
about his time on EastEnders, maybe, because people might be interested in that.
I
getting
will.
him on. I'm also gonna try and get Les Hemstock, who was Jive Bunny in the 80s. He's a mate of mine as well. He's in America, but I might try and get him on as well, talking about his music and that, and do what it was like to be on top of the pops and doing Jive Bunny in the 80s.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a few things that I'm sort of looking at now. I love a guy in eyeliner and nail varnish. I didn't have nail varnish, so she must be talking about you, James.
Literally,
You had Sharpie
it's gone.
varnish.
I had Sharpie. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's literally just gone.
Has
I've
the
been
tattoo gone
scrubbing
now?
most of the week. Yeah, yeah, it was ridiculous. I had my forearm there, and it said
Did you use what they
"Nice
said?
life."
What was it?
I'll be honest with you. I got my lime or lemon shower gel and went. Whoa, I was scrubbed my skin was like red. I'd look like I'd been in a sunbed. But Night's Life Forever, what it was like that tattoo I've had on me most of the week. Literally, like, and I went into the office on Friday and they were like, "Have you had a tattoo done or removed?" I was like, "No, no, no." I was like, "I drew on a sharp." I didn't even try to explain. I was like, "Yeah, I can't even explain. I just drew on a Sharpie by accident on my hand." And they were like, "What? You're 13?" I was like, "No, I'm 14."
Oh dear. Lexi's saying thank you. Got Jilly saying, PvP I've won Donna on wedding day with my long curly hair. It's just, oh look, my mum's saying we are boyfriends.
Yeah, of course we are.
Oh well,
We
I'm not.
two become one, and it all needs some.
Oh god. Got Babs in the attic saying hello to Lex. Yes to eyeliner and leather trousers. Oh, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah.
that's what Dave Garn from I think it's Dave Garn, isn't it, from Depeche Mode. That's how he dresses now. He dresses in like a little leather waistcoat, I think, leather
Yeah.
trousers, and his guy liner and all his bits. And he's 59 years old. He's doing blooming well. That's all I can say about it.
He looks really cool now compared to what he did. He actually looks better looking, in my opinion. I think he's aged well,
I think he has grown into his looks. Yeah, definitely.
definitely.
Oh God, this has really jumped. God, the chat's just jumped massively. Uh, Sharon saying big up Lex. Lex is blushing. Um, Lex smashed it. She was knackered. I'm not surprised she was knackered. I would have been blooming knackered. I
I
get
would have
knackered
been.
lifting 10 things a week.
I get knackered listing one thing a day, but then when the one
Yeah.
thing sells for like 40 odd quid and you pick it up for a
No,
fiver, you don't mind doing that.
no. Lex is saying, yeah,
But
I'm an award-winning filmmaker too, and yet worked in TV and film. Wicked.
wow,
That's
yeah, she's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, I love all that. Anything to do with working in TV and film, I love it.
And
I
also
seem to
one thing that was amazing about that listening challenge as well, Richard. I don't know if you know, but that Lex's hair color was natural. It's actually a natural color.
blue. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
my
it's
skin
amazing.
colour's actually normally blue. Everyone calls me a Smurf,
Yeah,
so
I've told
I
that.
just put skin colour foundation on, but I'm blue underneath.
Yeah, I've been told this. I've been told this. But dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die,
Yeah,
dabba dee dabba die.
yeah. Look, Only Anne saying that Lex has got a BAFTA. Oh wow, BBC Wales made a short film that you wrote. That's amazing. I keep thinking I'm going to try and get a script together and maybe have a chat with Brian, see if he'll act in it. Oh yeah, that's right. I've seen the BAFTA that Nick made you. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's amazing.
I want Nick to make me and you a Top of the Pops album now with his vinyls because obviously his sinners perform.
Hi,
Depe-
organiser reseller. Hope you're good.
Depeche
Some of
Mode
you guys.
tribute band. That's us.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
All Depeshed out.
All Depeche out. Yeah, EastEnders is insane now. It's absolutely nuts. Did you work on? No, you didn't work on EastEnders, did you? EastEnders is just. It's just. I get lost with EastEnders now because there's so many new faces in it. It's like I liked how it used to be. It's weird though, because all my life I've sort of been. So I went to my first school. I went to school with Joanne Boakes. It was Anita in Grange Hill. Then I went to my big school in Red Hill, where I was with Michael Greco, who's Beppe. And I just everywhere I go, I seem to bump into actors and stuff like that. But I love it.
And then
Films
I
is
think
my
the
thing. I don't like watching things.
turning point in your successful life was then meeting me, and then it just went downhill. So I apologise about that, Richard.
You're the most famous person I've ever met.
Yes.
I've never met anyone that famous. Oh, VP
Yes.
said, my friend is an actor. He won Villain of the Year for his part in Hollyoaks. Oh God, who is it?
Tell us.
Sin.
Tell
He was
us.
in It's a Sin. I mean, I can check on IMDb, but I'd rather just tell me. So weird seeing someone you know on TV. Yeah, and it's really weird. Like I say, I think I mentioned it in a live or a video the other week. Um, my stepdaughter's just come back from dance academy, but she's doing a acting class, and the guy that's taking the class, they're so lucky to get him. They've got him for a year. He was the blacksmith in the new Dragonheart film. And I'd literally watched it the day or two before. She said, "Oh, do you know this guy?" And I said, "I don't know the name. Show me him." And I said, "Yeah, I watched him literally yesterday or the day before in the new Dragonheart film. He's the black blacksmith." And she's got him for a year teaching her acting.
I think it's fantastic that when you told me that,
Maybe
it's amazing.
PvP Sandy, remember when Diana died? Yeah, it's absolutely just so gutting. When my wife took me to Harrods for the first time in my life when I was 40, I'd never been to Harrods. She took me there on my 40th birthday. We went to London and she took me in there, and they've got the little tribute thing to Diana and Dodie with a candle lit, which was nice.
I remember I was quite young, obviously, when Diana went, but I just remember it's a moment. I think it's one of my most vivid earlier moments. And I walked down when I remember GMTV being on,
Yeah.
and I was getting ready for school, and I remember just kind of like it happening, and
Mm.
I just remember the emotions. It was like I could feel the energy of everyone and what Diana meant, and I was
Yeah.
really gutted. The only thing I'm gutted about, because obviously I was born in '88, is that I never got to appreciate who she was when she was
Will
here.
you go? Born in 88.
I was trying to be all sentimental here, Richard,
You're
about
just being,
Princess Diana.
yeah, well, be
And
sentimental about me.
but the truth is, it's like it is sad how she was treated in regards to the family and the royals and stuff like that, because she was a really lovely woman and
Mm.
she did a lot for others, and it's a shame that well, we're seeing the truth of the roles at the moment, with obviously her son going out to America and obviously doing what he's done.
Mm.
It hasn't happened by accident, and it has been
No, I
so
mean,
controlled.
I know it's partly made up, but like when you watch that thing, The Crown on TV, I sort of watched it because the girls were watching it, and like some of the stuff you see on there, and you think if that really went on, you can see why she did, why she sort of wanted to be away from it.
Definitely.
Junie's saying she bumped into Michael Greco in Red Hill at a nightclub, and I can tell you what the nightclub was called. I bet it was called Millionaires because I lived in Red Hill in the 80s and 90s. Um, Yeah, and I moved back there in just before I moved down here. Actually, I lived there 2006, 2007. I think I moved down here 2008, 2009. So yeah, that's where we used to go to school. We used to go to a school called St Bede's in Red Hill, and yeah, I many a time I've rolled out of Millionaires Club. Yeah, so there it goes. That's where you
Nice.
would have seen him. Nice. Oh, it's jumped again.
I tell you what, Richard, it is nice this week just to kind of like, I like it that we do a nice a chilled one. It's kind of needed sometimes, and especially like we all have long weeks, and it's lovely to hear everyone's having a good week on sales and everything on eBay, because it has
Yeah.
been a bit shit, with COVID and lockdowns and restrictions, and
Mm,
I think we're all aware that there is a potential chance with a new variant. Where I am in Lancaster in Lancashire, it really is quite a high thing at the moment. Like we're having a lot of the new variant, but oh, cheering, not cheering, they're shouting, "Come on!" I can
Is
hear
that,
all the
that the wife?
emotions in the garden. Yeah, I can hear everyone in the garden. But you know, I'm feeling really positive regarding in regards of like my journey because I started last year doing my garden, which you now see the
Oh, it's
photos of,
amazing.
Richard,
Yeah, it's amazing. It
and
looks
that was just a concrete nothing, and I started by just selling my council paving slabs, and I had a joke with my mates, and I said, let's see if I can make a grand out of that from nothing. So it's a bit like me starting with that Xbox as an example and selling that, and then rolling and rolling and rolling the money.
yeah,
And you know, and imagine then I bought the cat paste, and then I made the cat paste into 100, and I made 100. You know,
yeah.
and it's yeah, I love it, and I'm really really happy to be a part of it, and that most of my journey, especially very early on, obviously coming onto your channel, has been recorded. I know I'm not currently videoing stuff, but
Yeah.
the time editing, I do need to put every last second into getting listings
Mm.
because I want to go full time, and
I
then I'm gonna
can't
have a
even
lot more
remember when
freedom.
it was. I can't even remember when it was when you first came on because
December,
I might. Was it December last year? Because I might
yeah.
actually go back later and watch that and rewatch that live.
I think I'd like to actually. I'd like to.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I might rewatch it as
because that was
well.
the first time you'd ever been on YouTube. So it'd be nice to see. I'm going to go. I am. I'm going to watch it tonight. I'm going to go back. I'm going to watch it and just look at the difference from them and then and now because you know there might not be much of a difference, but I mean, from when I first started, there's a hell of a difference. From when I first started, I was and ahhing, and just it was terrible. It was terrible.
But it wasn't terrible, Richard, because it is difficult. And I remember when I did my first ever video, I did a one take, obviously, on my first ever video. But I remember when I started editing a video,
Yeah,
I was down there on an evening. I think this is part of the parcel why I had to take a step back because I was doing a clip and I wanted it to be real but not real, and I didn't want to mess up. And I think because obviously I have got dyslexia and a reading and writing difficulty, I put too much pressure on myself sometimes. And that's
yeah.
why I absolutely adore these lives because you can only
It
be
is what it is.
yourself.
There's no taking it
Yeah.
back.
If you want to
There's no
spill a
taking it back.
drink,
It is what
you
it
want to spill
is.
a drink, you want to wear guy liner, and if people want to be upset about me wearing a guy liner, that's fine. And they're entitled to every last opinion,
But
and I respect people.
no one said anything bad. I think everyone appreciated what we were trying to do. I think they just like the expecting the unexpected with us.
Yes.
They sort of
Oh,
know they know that it's going to be live, but they don't know what they're expecting. They don't know what we're going to be dressed like. They don't know what it's going to be about
just
unless I
you
put it
wait.
on now, you know. But that's part of it because, and that's another reason I just wanted to have a chill one this week because
Hmm.
we've done quite a bit of Would I Lie to You. Obviously, I want to try other things. We still want to do more Would I Lie to You and get other people on because I think it just every different person is just going to make it even better. Um, so I want to keep that going because people seem to enjoy it. And like I say, we get other people on. Lex, if you want to come on at some stage, let us know. We'll get you on. Um, anyone in the chat, like I say, drop me a message on Richie Rich Star on Instagram or JR Reselling on Instagram. Just contact us, let us know, and yeah, we'll get you on. But we've got loads of things coming up. But I just wanted a nice chill one this week, just to shoot the breeze, you know, chat a bit of rubbish, or whatever. Just have a bit of a chat with you guys in the chat, see what you're doing and what you're up to.
I
Um,
think you've got some catching up to do on that chat there.
I know.
Time to catch up.
Let,
Let's go for it. Let's smash the chat.
let's smash the chat. Yeah. Did you check out a group in West Sussex? Yes, I did. Thank you very much. Oh, Jumble Trail in Billingshurst tomorrow. I've got a whole day of packing tomorrow, unfortunately. But I did join the group. Thank you. I did join it. Yeah, fantastic. I spoke to the lady that ran it, and then you put the link in for me anyway, so that's fine. PvP never got
Fantastic.
into soaps. I don't really like soap. I don't really watch telly, to be honest. That's why I love films. That's why I've got so many DVDs and that, really, because I just love films. I've got my projector screen, so once this place is cleared out and I've just got my bar and my projector screen, the projector's going up here, and we're going to have a few movie nights. I might get a couple of rows of them cinema chairs or something.
That'd be
Um,
fantastic.
and then like get people round, maybe a bit of a reseller meet up once it's all a bit sorted, and get the Barbie out, get the booze out, and yeah. I've lost my train of thought now. Totally lost it.
Never got into
Oh yeah,
soaps.
don't watch telly. So that's my thing, is the films. And like I say, Saturday nights there was nothing on, nothing at all. Every Saturday I'd be looking, right, who's on live, who's going live, who's doing so. Nobody. Saturday Night Live was born. Saturday Night Live was born. Sharon doesn't watch telly. Oh, I watch telly. I watch Strange English Folk on on the tube. Yeah, 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 we're here. Haven't heard for long to collar match the cuffs. Yeah, oh god, that was Lexi. She's saying the collars collar and cuffs match. Got it out in the end. Do don't watch soaps. Don't watch soaps either. VP. Sharon is agreeing with Mia. Remember getting up early with my husband and popped the radio on and thought the music was a bit crap, all somber like. In the announcement of her passing. I was still talking about Princess Diana. Working in America, VP was when Diana died. Wow, Porky's
Your
discount.
chat, your chat at the bottom isn't selected though. Just to let you know, bud.
What's what?
Your chat at the bottom underneath us isn't selected as you're going through it. Oh, now it
Uh,
has. Now it has. Now it has.
yeah. Grew up in St Michael's on Weir near Garstang. Oh, that's near Zahir and Beck.
That is right. So St Michael's is where I go to every Saturday and every Sunday.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
don't do a big car boot sale there.
Yeah, massive. That's where I see Z most weekends. I spoke with Z last week, and you know what? He gave me a really good pep talk because I was kind of going into, I was saying, oh, you know, I've had a couple of bad weeks. I've come out and I've not picked up stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was really, really good. And it was just like, unfortunately, if you want to be a full-time reseller and you see all these people boot diving, no, you don't have to be like them, but you have to sometimes not
Oh,
be
that
afraid
drives
to
me
kind of,
nuts.
you sometimes have to not be afraid to kind of to get stuff and take it away, or get a box and have a look at stuff. Because unfortunately, if you want to survive, you know, it's survival of the fittest sometimes. And he's been doing fantastic on his videos and what his pickups are, especially if it's RC stuff. He does amazing on that. It's incredible.
Yeah. All foot line, but yeah. Oh, there you go. Lexa, come on. Fantastic. We'll sort that out, Lex. I'll get in touch on Instagram.
Definitely.
Maybe his death wasn't as big news over there. The sad, talking about famous people that have died, the thing that was sad, the day Michael Jackson died,
Yeah.
that morning Farrah Fawcett had died on the same day. And like, obviously, once it came out that Michael Jackson had died, no one spoke about Farrah Fawcett. You never sort of heard of it again. But she died exactly the same day. Are you checking it out to see whether I'm telling the truth or a lie?
You lie. No, it's
No,
true.
it's true. Nia saying she loves a man in eyeliner and nail polish. If there's a man bun, then I'm extra happy. Oh my god! Do you know what? I watched something really funny on I think it was on YouTube once, and these blokes were just running. Obviously not funny for the person. They were running about like street cafes and stuff like that, and they were going up behind people and snipping their man buns off, and then running off.
Whoa.
And it's on video, so surely that's assault. I don't know.
That's the thing is a lot of stuff is staged these days. And
Yeah,
also, how cheap are hair extensions? That's all I'm going to say on that
yeah.
matter.
See, talking about these people that have died. Oh, you live in Littlehampton now. I live in Littlehampton. I might see you about.
There you go.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I live in Littlehampton. I live up by the Tesco's Express on the Beaumont estate.
So she obviously connects yourself and I together because obviously
Yeah,
she's not far from Lancaster,
no,
obviously Littlehampton.
yeah,
But you know what? I've been down south. I lived down there for 7 years, and I
yeah.
absolutely love the south. I
You was
have
10,
no negatives to say about it apart from I just
no,
couldn't afford to live there.
you was 10 minutes down the road from me. Are
I
we
love it.
catching up? How are we getting on? As a
She's doing
Canadian, I
well.
do find strange English folk fascinating. Well, that's, you should be extra fascinated on this channel then.
My
How are we
friends
doing
just
on, what is
messaged
it?
it's coming home as well, so they're all looking forward to it.
Nice. So it's still 1-0, is it?
Still 1-0, yeah.
I had Garstang cheese today. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Look, my mum's saying get Lex on. Lex is coming on, mum. Lex is
It's
coming on. Yeah,
she's
it's
coming on,
like she's my
she's
manager.
coming on, she's coming,
Lex
Lexi's
is
coming
coming
on,
on.
she's
She's
coming
coming
on,
on.
she's coming on.
Jilly, it was breaking news, story on TV, media. Oh, right. Yeah, it's all. I say, it's just weird about famous people and how they died and that. My father in law was, he was in Vegas when they were filming Con Air, and he
Oh,
saw
that's
all
a
the.
film.
Oh, that's one of my favourites. That's one
I'd
of my favourites.
agree. I'd go top five. I'd go top five.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Yeah, such a good film. Such a
And
good
he
film.
was there when they were filming it, and he had all the helicopters and the big plane going over the strip. And he was also there. They just came out of a casino. They were also there when Tupac was shot.
What?
Came out, yeah, just after he was shot on the strip. Yeah. Remember the day Michael Jackson died? I had to do a Banksy exhibition. Wow. Then a barbecue, and there was a thunderstorm. Awesome day. Awesome day for you, Lex. I don't know about for Michael Jackson or poor Farrah Fawcett. Because I say that's a sad thing. You know, she died the same day, and yet, like, everyone remembers the day Michael Jackson died, but you ask most people the day Farrah Fawcett died, and they won't remember.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Crazy. I used to love watching the Barnet Woman. Just jumped again. We're getting there. We're getting there on the chat. Don't worry. Is that near Guy's Hamlet? I'm a Lancastrian. Actually, by birth, I'm a Manc. That's a question for you. Guy's Hamlet.
Me.
Yeah.
Good.
So Lauren's saying, is that near Guy's Hamlet? I'm a Lancastrian. Actually, by birth, a Manc.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go with
Sharon, she was
yes.
her birthday
It's
with Michael
Preston.
Jackson.
It's where Preston is. It's Preston, St Michael's. So
Anyone
yeah.
else
So
having problems unwatching items? Don't think so, Chris.
unwatching, no.
Live near the high street. Oh, okay. Okay, there's not many shops in the high street. Most of them are
No.
closed down. I'm always in the. It's not Bargains Galore. It's owned by the same people at Bargains Galore. I think it's called Pound Saver or something. I'm always in there buying tape and envelopes when I run out.
You love it in there. You love it.
I love it. Love a cheapy shop.
Oh, you're nearly at the bottom, mate.
I am. Half time. Sit back for a bit. Nice. Half time.
Half time.
Farrah was famous in the 70s. Yeah, she was. Yeah. The Barnet Woman and Steve Austin. Looks like football's definitely coming home at this rate. Nice, Wasim. Uh, used to work at Guy's. Lauren Taylor. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, got some all right charity shops down in Littlehampton. It's not too bad. I did a bit of. I was volunteering in the big. What's the one? It's not Scope. It's the big one. Oh God, I can't even remember the name of it now. It's been so long since it's been. Oh, Guild Care. I used to volunteer in the massive Guild Care when I had time.
I agree with that.
What's that? Lancaster.
comment there about Lancaster has a confusing one-way system. I 100% monkey drifter, 100% agree.
Oh, there we go.
It is absolutely confusing. When you live local, you kind of know ways around it. There's little shortcuts through certain alleys, but yeah, it's a nightmare.
Stu Mandry's in. Hi, Stu. Thanks for the purchases. I gave you a shout out earlier.
Oh yes, we
Yeah,
did.
cheers for that. Thank you,
Oh no,
mate.
you didn't. Oh,
Oh, no, you
pantomime
didn't.
special.
Oh, dear.
Oh yes.
Oh, Pantomime Dame with the lippy
Well,
on and the big
what
wig.
else? There can only be one dame. Oh, we're saying that the traditional thing on a pantomime is the producer or the person who creates it becomes a dame, and we're both part of this, so we're
Well,
both
that's it, see?
dames.
Yeah. It could be the Ugly
We're,
Sisters.
we're the ugly sisters. That's us. That's it. That's it. Sorted. I'll
I
drink
see
to that,
saying,
mate. Cheers
James.
to that,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah, hang on. I'll grab my other glass, my second glass. Hang
I'm
on.
on my third drink here,
Yeah.
mate. I'm slurring on words already. You're not going to get me past 10 o'clock, mate. I'm going to be on the floor in a bit.
Oh, nice. Well, the only water on the floor is a ring mark from the ice melting in the
Look, the
glass.
bottle's empty. The bottle is
Nice,
empty. I've done it.
nice.
Completed.
Say, everybody, this is not a drinking channel. We're not trying to nick something from Andrew. It's just nice to have a little chill drink on a Saturday evening after you've had a mad one.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like we're at the bottom of the chat, which is fantastic. I say I'll definitely message you, Lex, and we'll sort out a date for you to come on. Yeah, looking forward to it. Got to sort out some more games. I say, Would I Lie
Definitely.
to You is great. Yeah, there's still loads of legs in Would I Lie to You, because people like it because they get involved, and that's what this is all about. This channel's all about getting you lot involved. We don't want you just sitting here watching us chatting. We want you all involved. That's it. Yeah, we are at the bottom, aren't we?
Yeah. We've just got 3 more. That's
It
it.
was really a really excellent Italian. Haven't been for a long time. Star for the best. Nice.
I think I just heard thunder.
Do you know what? It's been really weird here today. It was absolutely tipping it down this morning, and then about 3 o'clock, it just cleared up. No, was it? Might have been 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. The clouds buggered off. The sun come out, and it was absolutely baking. Absolutely baking.
Yeah, I was very, very lucky that the rain held off until at least 8 o'clock. Well, it was like 7 o'clock at the boot sale at St. Michael's. So I managed to get some bits and bobs. I did all right, to be fair. I picked up a nice pair of trainers, which hopefully when it sells, I'll show the chat. But £3, and they're looking like £40, £50 Nike trainers.
I keep thinking I'm gonna pop to like Ford boot sale, but and I was thinking I might do it tomorrow, but I've got so much to do and I've got nowhere to put anything. That's the problem.
Yeah, you definitely need to go to the boot sale and sell just to get rid of it. Put some money in the kit.
Oh yeah, I'm not going. Oh god, I'm not going to sell tomorrow. I can't. I need a good week, at least a week, to build myself up to doing that. The lies, shocking. I'm the champion at the minute, and
You
actually,
are?
most of mine were truths. Been too hot there. Yeah, I'd love it. I love it when it's hot here for months, and you can just wear your shorts, drive your windows down, and just not worry about it raining.
Yeah, definitely.
We were at 2-year-old's birthday party, tipped down the whole time. Oh, sorry to hear that. Did a boot sale in full today. Today? Oh yeah, of course. They do Saturday and Sunday and Thursday. It was a washout. Yeah, say it was crap this morning. If it was like it was this afternoon when it cleared up, you'd have loved it. It would have been brilliant for you.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I think tomorrow it's going to rain at midday, whereabouts we are. So I'm hoping tomorrow's a really good turnout at the boot sale, and I'm just. Yeah, it was good. But who I go with my friend Ben, and I picked him up this morning because he always drives us, and it was nice. It was a nice change just to say thank you, because I take my car for a run as well. But I spent most of the day obviously getting my new setup sorted out upstairs, which I'm really proud of. So
yeah, it looks amazing. That
Well, I'm looking forward to kind of when I do come back on YouTube, kind of like saying, this is where I was and this is what I've been doing since I've been off. Like really show
Mm.
everyone. But I think when I was doing YouTube, I think I had 100 listings in my store. I'm now pushing 350, 400. I've got
Nice.
more than that, but that's actually individual listings. I've got multi-quantity listings. So
Yeah, yeah.
I've noticed a massive difference by just stepping away. And
But you've
yeah,
got no cat paste left now, have you? No furball paste.
this stuff is absolutely amazing. Like it's really as what made my eyes wake up going, when people go, there's no boot sale, there's nothing. I just call BS.
They
Because
don't
I
talk like that
literally,
down here. They only
I
talk like
had, I
that.
genuinely had that same opinion, and I went to free boot sales that day, and I went there, and what I wasn't doing is I wasn't going, well, there's now that I normally buy, but is there something else? And I just saw this big bag of this stuff right in front of me, and I just went, you know what? I'm going to kind of take a chance on it, scanned it, did a bit of research, and I went, you know what? They sell individually between £5 and £10. And then I said to him, how much do you want? And he said, oh, it's free for £1. I said, oh, well, what will you do on the lot? So he didn't do it as a mega discount, but it worked out £10 for 41
Mm.
units. 10 lots of units, £11 each, and I've sold within a week. So definitely, because I'm going to look at getting into auction houses as well. It's a wake up call of going, stop looking what everyone else is going at, and try and
Yeah.
also look at things differently.
There's a message there for you.
Yeah,
Sorry, organizer reseller. What's your name? Just so we don't call you organizer reseller. JR, where is the boot sale in St Michael's?
that is it. It is St Michael's boot sale.
Oh, it's
Just
St
look at it.
Michael's.
Yeah, just look at it on Facebook and type in St Michael's boot sale, and then it'll give you the destination. Because it's 45 minutes from where I live, I couldn't tell you bang on. I just kind of know where it is. You know what it's like
Mm.
when you drive 45 minutes away. You're like,
Yeah,
I know it's here and here and here, but I just
yeah,
come off the motorway and it's fairly easy for me to get to.
yeah. I had talking going back to the cat paste thing. I had a similar thing. I went to do a pickup and I picked up. I think it was an old carousel slide projector. Still got it somewhere. It's buried somewhere here, and I should get it out and sell it. Carousel projector with the big round things that go in it. Your parents used to show you all the slides, and I went round and bought that, and I bought I think a load of phone cases. Anyway, they've gone to me. Do you want these? And I said, well, what is it? He said, oh, they're uh, glass screen covers for Caterpillar phones. I'd never heard of this phone. I said, I don't really know what I could do. I don't know anything about them. And he said, look, you can take the box of fifth. I think it was two boxes, 25 in each. He said, you can have both boxes for £2. I thought £2 you can't grumble. If they sat there for blooming years, it don't matter for £2, 50 glass screen coat. These things I was selling five for I think something like 14.95 for five of them with
Mm-hmm.
shipping. So I was making like £12 on or £11 on five of them.
But just save them
Like
tenner.
over £2 each, yeah. So like literally, I've made, and then I was selling some singles as well. I probably made £150 on
Fantastic.
something. I'll
On
just
two
give it a go.
quid.
Sometimes you just got to do that and just get out of the comfort zone and just say, I'll give it a chance for that sort of money. It's worth taking a chance because you, what you're going to lose, you're going to lose £2, price of a blooming lotto ticket, which you're
Yeah,
probably going to lose anyway. Um, and I say, literally, I must have made £150 off these things. It was brilliant.
fantastic that
Who knew cat paste was a thing? PvP saying.
though. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know what it was. Yeah,
Right,
hairball.
you'll have to remind me of this because my memory's rubbish. Organiser reseller is Amanda. Good evening, Amanda. Thank you for coming in. And thank
Amanda.
you in your local. So we might even bump into each other. Um, where are we? Electronics can be good. Yeah, I've got bundles of electronics. Absolute ton of it. It's all under the telly, actually. There's a stack of electronics and, oh, God knows what else. I think there's an old mincer under there. I have my own unit in Angmering. Oh, okay. What, storage unit or unit that you sell from? So, organiser reseller is Amanda. What the hell is cat paste, Lauren saying? Will it stop them shit in the garden? No. It,
No.
it, it helps them with fur balls, Lauren.
Yeah.
When they're
Yeah.
taking up fur balls, oh, we get loads of them. They're disgusting things. I see him saying, James, have you tried out Bursco boot sale? Something that you must try out.
Yeah. I give it a go, man. I give it a go. I kind of like what I've got. And I've got another one that's kind of not far away from me, which is the A6 car boot sale. But I kind of like St. Michael's because you kind of know what's good about kind of knowing a boot sale is you know who are your house clearance people, you know who are your regulars. So
Mm.
without offence to them, you're gonna kind of go to your non-regulars. I think England's just scored again, 2-0.
Unit that you sell from. Whereabouts in England's that?
Just so you know, Richard, 2-0. 2-0.
Amanda,
2.
send me a message on Richie Rich Star on Instagram if you've got Instagram. I'll come up and see what you've got. 2-0.
I think it's 2-0, yeah. I'm waiting for it to
Come
update. But yeah.
on.
Yeah, so Harry Kane scored the first one, which is fantastic because Harry Kane hasn't scored in a very, very long time. But yeah, I think we're
Does he
2
do
0.
the cleaning, the old mincer? Do you know what? I remember seeing them as kids. You see them in horror films, like where they grind the meat for them. Like one of them old handle ones, you know, like seeing some weirdo film like blooming
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, or Sweeney Todd or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love the film Sweeney Todd. I think it's brilliant. With
I love the remake of Leatherface. I think it's fantastic. The Chainsaw
I've
Massacre.
not seen
When it
not
shows,
seen that.
so they did. No, it's quite old, man. It's like 15 years ago. So they did the
Hmm.
DVD version of it. The chains, because obviously they did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was almost like a comedy, the original.
Yeah, but
And then they
I
and
saw
then
that when I was young, and that was not. It weren't like a comedy when you're young.
oh
Seeing him lift that person up and stick him on the hook and all that.
yeah, but if you look at the new Chainsaw Texas Massacre, it came out in like maybe
See, I
2009, as I
thought
guess
I thought the
2007.
new one was rubbish.
I thought it was fantastic, and the reason why I thought it was good is isn't the actual film. It's right at the end when they show the real footage of it. Of the
Yeah,
yeah, that's like whoa,
Babs is saying
it's
two
real.
0
Yeah, 2-0. I
Yeah.
thought
Oh,
so.
yeah. And I mean, I like all the films that are sort of based on a true story.
Harry Maguire with the goal.
He scored in the last match, didn't he, Harry Maguire?
Harry Kane did, not Harry Maguire.
Yeah, but Harry Maguire was something to do with the one of the goals.
Not too
I
sure.
think.
I think it was
I don't
Sterling
say I
and
don't
Kane
know a lot, but
scored last time.
well, we're doing all right then. Doing better than we did in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, well, that's probably why my football kit sold, and that was my logic. My logic was, we're definitely going to win today. List it; it'll be top of eBay. It'll be new listing, and also the best part of it, the most recent sold. If you look at England shirts, 2007, 2009, they're all selling at 20 quid, 25 quid. I went right up there, and it paid off. I got an extra 15 quid basically, or an extra tenner comfortably.
Nice. Always picking things up. I like vintage toys. They're my favourite. I sold a couple of movie related toys recently. I suppose they are over 20 years old, so they're considered vintage. I sold a Jaws toy, a big Jaws toy diorama, and I sold an Exorcist one. The Exorcist one went for £201, and the Jaws one went for about 165, I think. So yeah, toys, good money in toys. There's a nice, if you're into vintage toys and that, you ever visit the Isle of Wight, they've got a lovely little vintage toy museum over there. A vintage hand mincer. Yeah, I've got one. Yeah, mincing meat, not hands. Yeah. No, it's been cool just having it. It's just nice
Just
sometimes.
got again. Just got again. 3-0.
Oh my God, we're unbeatable. 3-0, they got no chance.
3-0. Fantastic. But I'm
Smash
going to
them.
go and I'm definitely
Whereabouts
going
you
to be having a drink with
whereabouts
them.
you playing?
We're playing in Rome, if I'm right. So
Oh, yeah.
basically, we win this, and the next games, Richard, you've got obviously. I think it's like the last 16 at the moment. Then obviously it's half and half and half. But everything else is then in Wembley. So we're
Hmm,
back in Wembley. So we've got home
nice.
ground and home support.
So we are coming home. Well, I seem saying surprisingly, even spell checkers do tend to make good money. I've never sold a spell checker. I've sold quite a few scientific calculators. They've been good, which I bought off Facebook Marketplace locally. And obviously, you get the pen names on. You just get a bit of elbow grease on there, and they just come off nicely. Better than we did in Eurovision. Yeah, there was a thing floating around Facebook, and it said perhaps we should only visit the countries that voted for us in the Eurovision. Take our money to them countries.
Well, me and Richard could obviously enter. Should we make it a big thing and see if we can actually enter
Oh,
Eurovision?
I can't do it. I can't sing in front of anyone. So,
No, you don't have to sing. You could just play the tambourine.
or a triangle. Ting,
Yeah, yeah.
ting,
Ding, ding,
ting.
ding, ding.
Hallelujah.
Praise
Yeah, tambourine.
Jesus.
Uh, tambourine. Could you imagine me with a tambourine?
We nail it.
Jeez. uh, Sharon's asking, is that how cab paste is made? Kitchenalia. I see. I like vintage stuff. I've got old vintage icing kits. I've got wind up gramophones. I've got I've got loads of vintage stuff. Vintage electrics. I love vintage. Absolutely love vintage. I love going to the old the museums in London. Like I've got all the old vintage stuff. It's quite cool. I just jumped. Might still have stuff in the cupboard somewhere. Check prices on eBay. I think Gilly was saying, is that how cat paste is made with the meat grinders?
No idea how it's made, but I've kept. Do you know what? I'm actually never going to sell this. I'm going to
Are
keep
you
this
going to
as a
frame
little.
it?
To
You're going to
me, this.
frame it?
Well, like you've got your backdrop. When I've sort out upstairs and I sort my internet out,
Yeah.
this will go on my shelf because this was a turning point in my reselling career, which went. You don't need to get shoes. You don't need to get toys. You don't need to get Wii
Like
consoles.
cat paste.
Just literally look out for something a bit different and find out. Go out your comfort zone.
Yeah, yeah. Which is exactly what I was saying before. Like that's what I've done with these Caterpillar screen covers and made a mint out of them. Every time I've stepped out of my comfort zone, I've always done all right. Sharon saying, "Oi, oi, the triangle is mine." Isle of Wight has some lovely places. Yeah, I used to go there all the time when my granddad was still alive, and I used to go over there. Sort of, there was a time when I would drive. I lived in Surrey, and I was driving over there every weekend or every other weekend at least for months because I loved it over there so much. My dad took me there when I was a kid, and my brothers and sisters, sister and I took my kids there, and now they take their kids there. It's amazing. Isle of Wight's an amazing place. Got some brilliant places. The only thing is, Braiding Wax Museum closed down, and that's so sad because that was my favourite place on the island, and they sold off all the bits. I missed the auction. I would love to have got like maybe a little shrunken head from it, or Queen Victoria's wax model that used to sit in the chair and breathe and tap her foot, or Winston Churchill or Henry VIII. Absolutely amazing. They sold it all off. Could be like Bez. Picked up Victoria Plum. Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that you picked that up. That was brilliant. So you do a fine rendition of My Lovely Horse, Stu. I don't.
My lovely horse running through the field.
Oh,
Where are you going with your flecklocks blowing in the wind?
I've never even
I
heard of
want
it.
to cover you with sugar lumps and ride you over fences. It's off Father Ted.
I, I,
I,
I used to watch a bit of Father Ted. We had the giant roller skate, or my brother had the giant roller skate from Father Ted.
I can't believe I
Um,
just pulled off My Lovely Horse lyrics just like that after 3 gins. Perfect.
so
It's
uh,
coming out. It's coming. Football's coming
Jilly,
home.
Jilly loves vintage. She has a lot of it in her house. Yeah. The only thing vintage in my house is me, I think. Uh, yeah, Amanda loves vintage too. Oh, look, Stacey's off to the Isle of Wight in 2 weeks. Nice. My
Lovely.
favourite place on the Isle of Wight is Shanklin. I love Shanklin. And the town of Old Shanklin is absolutely amazing. Every time I go there, I've got to go to Blackgang Chine. I have to go to the Isle of Wight Pearl. I have to go to Robin Hill. Um, they've got a dinosaur museum over there. There's loads of stuff over there. It's a brilliant place to get away to. It's literally half hour, 45 minutes from Portsmouth, but you feel like you're abroad. Absolutely amazing place. I love it.
I think of Isle of Wight. All I ever think of is but with
That's the Isle of
GP.
Man.
No, it's
That's
Isle
the
of Wight
Isle
now. That's it now.
of. We'll check out the museum. Yeah, it's. I'm sure it's in God's Hill. If you go to God's Hill, they've got a model village there as well. It's brilliant. Lovely little model village in God's Hill, and there's a amazing place to eat there. I think it's called the Griffin. It was when I went there. You eat in there, the food's amazing and it's good value for money as well. Really good. The Griffin in God's Hill. I have a meat plate from 1815 on my sideboard. Nice. It hasn't still got meat from 1815, has it?
I'd eat
That,
it.
that wouldn't be nice. You're disgusting. I've seen people have sent cheeseburgers up into space in their net when they come down.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
literally gone to the bit where there's no atmosphere at all, and then come back down and yeah, eating it. Boot sales in Isle of Wight are great. Never been to one.
Maybe that's what we should do one time, Richard. Maybe we should head
Yeah,
there.
Isle of Wight. Yeah, Isle of Wight trip. Yeah, that. See, Amanda loved your singing.
Well, all I'm saying, that face is jealousy, Richard. That's all I'm saying. That is.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. I can't do it. I can't do it. So
Lie, lie, lie. I thought we were going to play that this week.
I can't sing in front of people. Laugh. Will we be getting an all singing Saturday Night Live soon? The thing is, we can't do it because of copyright. What we might have to do is do a live on Instagram. Do an Instagram live for that, maybe in the
We could
week.
do a hum. We could do hum. We could do humbug or whatever it is.
I've,
That game.
but saying that, I have seen people do songs on thing, but they just have like a different backing track. And I'm sure if you don't use the original music, you're all right.
Would be
I
fine.
don't know how it works. Just don't want a copyright strike. Uh, Ginny's got a lot of inherited stuff. Nice. I bought a lot of vintage off her lady. Her nan died in. She lived in East Preston, I think. No, it wasn't. It was no, it wasn't. It was Rustington. Tell a lie. And I bought a load of vintage stuff off of her. Icing
Lie,
stuff.
lie.
No, it's true. I love the Isle of Wight too. Yeah, I've loved it ever since I was a kid. I don't think my wife's over keen on it, but I love it. Never been, need to go. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's a beautiful place. Love the Isle of Wight. Dream is to live there one day. I always thought I'd end up there, but obviously not. I ended up in Littlehampton, which is another place that my granddad used to bring me to, and then I used to bring my kids to, and now my kids bring their kids, and yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Love it down here. I wouldn't ever move away from here now, couldn't. I moved
They've
down
got
here
a
to see.
nice arcade on the Isle of Wight and a nice fun fair.
Have they?
Yep.
Whereabouts is that?
Well,
I used
I'll
to,
show you.
I used to stay at a place. The place my dad took me, and the place I took my kids was a place called Landguard. Actually, I took my wife there as well before we were married, and the kids. Landguard Holidays, brilliant place. They got lodges there now and everything. It wasn't that like that when we first went. When I first went, I was 15 and on crutches. I'd just got out of hospital. I'd been in a motorbike accident, and I was all smashed to bits. And my mate that was riding the motorbike, I was on the back of him. He died. I was resuscitated at the scene. Pretty mad time. Yeah, and I went over there on crutches, so I got
Is
a lot
it
of sympathy.
RYDE or whatever it is? It's close to there. I was
That's right.
right. Yeah.
Landguard is in Shanklin.
But the arcade's not far from there. It's
Oh no,
just
right,
literally,
yeah, that's like a
yeah,
main port where you
yeah.
go into
So
it.
if you literally follow it up to the other end, that's where the arcade is. I still got an arcade now 'cause I remember going in there and playing the ice
Mm,
hockey thing. About
get
shit
your
puck.
kazoo out. No, say Laney's channel's the kazoo channel. We're the tambourine channel. Insta could work, but yeah. So there you go. Yeah,
Definitely.
do love the Isle of Wight, the Isle of Wicket.
Coming
It's
out.
nice because as well you got the ferry trip over there, which is nice. I
Yeah.
remember once when we went over there and it was proper choppy, and we took my granddad over there and he loved coming with us, and it was so choppy, and we used to get a breakfast on the way over, and he put salt in his tea, and he put sugar on his breakfast.
Oh, I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. I've
Yeah,
done
he done
that.
it. He done
I
it.
did. I did that in a amusements. Say amusements twice. Yeah, in Scarborough. Oh, it was the worst thing ever. You know what? Because I was so tight up and I was so skint at the time, I still had the chips.
Yeah, yeah, PvP. Yeah, that was when I was 15, and actually, my girlfriend and stepsisters were in the car behind us when we crashed. I can't remember anything from the crash, but lucky enough, there was a nurse in a car near there. So my best mate at the time, he died. I was 15. I was resuscitated. I can't remember nothing of it, but I've always had motorbikes. I can't get it out of my blood. So, God, what year was it? 98, I think. I did my motorbike test. Love them. I've not had one since, but I would love to get another one. My wife would kill me, but yeah, I just sometimes you just can't help it. I'll tell you what I have got coming up as well. I've got I thought I'd lost it because it was 6 months out of date. My wife bought me a one of these red letter day things, and I've got a driving day round at Goodwood, and I can drive Lamborghini, Aston Martin,
Scored
Ferrari,
again. Scored
Nissan.
again. 4-0.
Oh my God, 4-0, we're killing it. Yeah, you can drive Aston Martin, Lamborghini, which is the two I think I'm going to drive. Ferrari, Nissan GT, Porsches. I can drive two. And I thought I'd fluffed it because it was 6 months out of date, but it was all the time of the COVID. Um, and I managed to get in touch with them. They've given me an 18 months extension for it. So I'm going to have that video coming up as well of me going and driving Aston Martins and Lamborghinis. So that should be quite a cool video.
Give us a shout next time when you got that type of day coming up, and
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
because we might be worth seeing if
Well,
we
you can.
can.
It'd be good if you could come down and film it or something
Yeah. Well,
from trackside. When I was
yeah.
a
Well,
kid, I used to ride a motorbike, and faster than my guardian angel. I know what happened, and I know I was badly injured, and actually I still got numbness in the top of my arm because my shoulder was dislocated, and I've got scars on my knee. But I suppose if it's in your blood, it's in your blood. I just do these nutty things. I was scared of heights, so I started jumping out of aeroplanes and parachuting and skydiving. Some mad Irishman got me into it. I just do these crazy things. I was scared of spiders, so I ended up at one stage with 50 tarantulas. But
wow.
do these crazy things. They all died of old age. I didn't buy any more. 4-0. Chris is saying, Babs is saying 4-0. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, he was a nice guy as well. And I
Yeah,
went for a
Jordan.
bad patch after that. Went for a really bad patch after that. I was drinking a lot and not doing very well at school, and his dad blamed me for it. His mum was disabled. His dad blamed me for the crash, although I was on the back and wasn't playing silly buggers. Yeah, hard times, hard times. Life is not easy.
No, mate, it's not all.
But it
It's
is what it is. We're still here. I still think of him all the time. Um, yeah, Denmark or Czech Republic next. Nice. I would ride the black paths, which are old railway lines, dodging the coppers. I used to take it at Sandown. You lost your shoe and pants on the motorbike accident. No, I didn't lose my. I lost my shoe in the motorbike accident. They couldn't find my shoe. The first thing I knew after the accident, I was waking up with pipes and wires connected to me, and I tried to get out of bed. I didn't know where I was. There was an old man stood up in front of me trying to, I remember it clearly when I was 15, pulling pipes out of his arms, all his tubes and that. And I went to get up and I whipped the covers back and I had no pants on. And the first thing I said when my mum and dad and that was there was someone's nicked me pants. I always remember it. But yeah, it's not, it was, yeah, it was not good times. But the impact was so hard that I lost my shoe. Denmark, nice. Life gives you most of us scars, partly. Yeah, I've got more scars than I care to think about, I can tell you. Yeah, it's sad. It is sad, Stacey, but I say I'll always remember him. Bruce Davis, his name was, and I'll never ever forget him. I always think about him. It's one of them things, but yeah, it was sad that he was only 17. Yeah, long time ago.
I
Long
think
time.
I think you always carry people with you. I remember being at school and people dying because of cancer, or you know,
Mm,
loads of weird things. I remember, obviously, I lost my dad, and
yeah.
you just carry these people with you, and you just kind of appreciate the moments, and you know,
Yeah, and little things remind you of. It's like if I see someone, it says, "Oh, you may know so and so on Facebook," and they're linked to people that I know, or sort of used to know our little group with Bruce and myself, and so there's always little reminders. And I say I always think about him. You can't ever forget people like that.
no,
We were good friends, and I'd say I can't even remember. I can't really even remember that. I can't remember the accident, but I don't even remember a lot from the day. I seem to remember we ended up in Margate in Kent at one stage, but just everything was a blank. I fractured my skull and I was unconscious and say popped my shoulder out. I had scars and God knows what else. But touch wood, I'm still here. I've had some mad things happen to me. I've had a bit of a crazy life. Um, Amanda says, "Have you heard of the Abbeystead disaster?" Abbeystead?
no,
I've
no, I
never heard of
haven't.
that one. Stu saying he used to work with a bloke who had a bad bike accident. While being treated on the road, the paramedic said, "Hold on, I just need to pick something up." It was his kneecap. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Yeah. It's, yeah, they're not, I say they can be dangerous things. And nowadays it's not all down to the bike riders, it's just people don't look for them. Uh, you know, I did a course when I was working for the transport company. I went through, and it was only because I knew I had a load of stuff in the back, and if I braked hard, the stuff would have gone over straight onto a bathroom set that I was delivering. So I went through it, and I reckon it was a red light when I went through it. The camera picked me up, pinged me, so I got offered a course, and on that course they were also talking about. Obviously going through red phones and being on mobile, going through red lights, being on mobile phones and stuff. And I said, they showed you some of these things of when you go through a red light and you're on the phone and you're into it's just devastating. Do you know what I mean? You got that phone to you, you can't see nothing. Your hands in the way, and
No, no, no.
it just makes you think when you do these courses. So actually, I was quite glad that I went and done the course, I think it cost me 90 quid or something, but I
Yeah,
didn't
speed
get any.
awareness course.
I did. It was. Yeah. It was that sort of thing. It was. It was that sort of thing. But I say it was because I went through that. They're saying I went for a red light. I got clicked going for a red light. When police phoned me that they didn't know who died, you or your mate. Yeah. So like my parents really went through it as well. There you go. There's proof that one's not a lie. What are you looking at? It's 4-0, man.
Rain,
Nothing to worry about. We're
rain,
not getting what rain.
rain. Yeah, yeah.
Jolly
It's
good out in Margate, Chris. It started off like that. Started off like that, mate. But like I say, you never know what's going to happen. You never know when your time's up.
No.
It was and it was a good day out. We had, I seem to remember we had something to do with Margate. I wouldn't have gone if we weren't going on a day out. But after that, just remember nothing. Sorry, Wasim saying sorry to hear about your father, James.
Thanks, bud.
Life's not easy. Life's not
Nah.
easy. We can only make it what we can make it. So in 1984, St Michael's, there was a huge explosion. 11 villagers in St Michael's were killed. Really?
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. You never know, do you?
We had an explosion happen in Lancaster about a month ago. I donated some money towards it, and
Mm.
it was a baby and, and other people were just died sadly.
Yeah.
But,
this
but
chat's gone. This chat's gone right downhill. And it's since
but
my
yeah.
motorbike accident.
Yeah,
Oh
it's,
dear.
it's kind of good to be realistic, though. But yeah, but imagine someone next door, but their gas, but it was a bit of a dodgy one because it was druggies next door, and they were playing around with the meter, and the gas
Yeah.
meter blew, and the whole
Yeah.
house went up, and that literally
But,
happened
but I mean,
5 10 minutes away.
yeah. But I mean, it's like this thing we're talking about. What happened to me when I was 15 and Bruce. Everyone in the chat, I see everyone as friends, and it's something that happened to me. It's something that you didn't know about me before, and you do now. It's like it's just I say sometimes you just start talking and you just talk about things you would never really usually talk about.
Definitely,
Um, Life goes on and appreciate it exactly 100%. 100% blame the alcohol
I do.
for what?
For us talking about everything, mate, that's the.
Oh, no, what? I haven't even finished my second one yet. I've still got my second one down here, so I'm gonna suck that up in a minute, and I'm gonna have my lovely fajitas
Yeah, I'm ready
if
for
there's
some
any
food
left,
as well.
and yeah, can't wait to have something to eat. Blame the alcohol. Yeah, say it's not a drinking with channel. We're just nice to have a little one after you've had a hectic week.
Definitely.
Um, Lauren's saying lost my. Oh wow. Oh god. Oh, I haven't brought this into a right downer now. This chat. Lost my beloved husband on the 4th of March. My heart will never recover. We all have shit we have to deal with. I once had to pick up a left leg from the hard shoulder and transport to hospital. Jesus, Lauren, you haven't had an easy time with it either. Sorry to hear about your husband. My
Sorry to
thoughts are
hear that.
definitely with you. God, what I should do. I once had to pick up. So I'll take it the left leg wasn't anyone you knew. Oh God. Oh look, this is more like it. Let's get back on track. Jilly's just opened the Kraken. Oh,
Hey, now that is a really nice rum. That is one of my favourite rums, Jelly.
I don't really like rum.
Now,
I'm not a
now,
rum
Jelly,
fan.
are you a traditional Coke drinker, or are you now joining my ranks and becoming a lemonade drinker? Rum and lemonade is the future,
Oh no,
and if you
Jilly
haven't
lemonade.
tried it, get it done.
Thanks, guys, for this chat. Really like you're so down to earth, both of you. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. That's. I mean, we're just real. We are what we are. We come. We're not putting on any fake front. This
Nah,
is in my videos. I mean, my videos have gone very scarce at the moment because of the lack of time with help going up to my brothers and coming back, and then it's just mad full on. But I used to put a lot of videos out, and I show the good, I show the bad, I show the ugly, I show everything in my videos. Um, yeah, it's bloody good. Full fat Coke. Full fat Coke. The
no, no,
Halifax
not like
explosion.
halfway there about anything. It's just just blatantly going for the red label Coke, bish bash bosh, empty the Kraken.
That's it. The Halifax explosion in 1917 killed 2,000, left 9,000 injured. Ship carrying oil explosives collided with another ship. So, I mean, all these things, they're like just things that shouldn't have happened. Titanic shouldn't have sank. It wasn't supposed to be able to. Hang on,
Oh,
I'll grab a
yes.
lemon. Oh, look, Jilly's
Oh,
tried a lemonade.
yes. Good
Jilly's going to try
girl.
the lemonade.
I'm going to convert you. I'm going to convert you.
See, I mean, a lot of people just drink gin and tonic. I can't stand the taste of tonic. It just tastes
I'm with
poison.
you. I
Tastes like
honestly, Richard,
poison.
I could marry you with that statement. The only thing that would, if
I
I
don't
tell you
think
the
my
next
wife would be
statement,
very happy.
I'll tell you the next statement, and then I'll happily leave my wife and my child. Do you like do you like celery? And the answer should be no. It's the
Oh
worst
God,
thing
I hate
ever.
celery.
Ah,
The worst.
yes,
See, the
it's the
thing is,
worst thing in the world.
my wife will eat celery, and I will cut her celery and put it in a salad for her. But I can't eat a salad if celery's been in that same bowl. It is jank. It's the janky celery and olives are the jankiest things that were ever created. I can't stand it. I can't
And
stand either of them.
it's disgusting. And if it's been in anything, even if it's a curry or a salad or anything, you can taste it. It just
I
leaves
can't.
bitter.
I can't.
It's rancid. I literally, oh, it's not nice.
I can't. I can't. I could never eat it. It's even when she crunches into it.
Ugh.
It sounds disgusting.
Sorry, chat, if you like celery, but if you do, you're more than welcome to go.
I
Because
think I banished celery and olives on Laney's channel.
I think I would join you.
I've banished those. I've had the best life and the best husband. We're all going the same way. We are, but you know, hopefully you found peace and you're happy. That's the main thing. You know, Lauren. It's yeah. As long as you're happy and you've got people around you, safe. You've got us lot, so you've got us bunch of nutters. So if we can't make you smile, then I don't know. I don't know what.
We're not going
Um,
anywhere.
yeah, we're not going nowhere. I've committed to it now, so it's every Saturday. That's it.
Look, put it
Full,
this way. I
full
messaged
fat
Richard.
lemonade. God,
I messaged
no.
Richard in the week and I said, "Oh, it's the England game, this, that, and the other." And he said, "No, I'm going to do it, this, that, and the other." Never, and he literally said, "James, don't worry about it. Go and enjoy this, that, and the other." And I went, "Hang on a minute. Richard's committed to the cause," and I said, "I'm committed to Richard. Therefore, I'm not going anywhere."
Not
I
going
was like,
anywhere.
I love Nike's life forever with a tattoo on my arm. I was like, yes, I'm going to prove it. You can't
PV,
just. Go on.
no, so PvP saying he's allergic to celery.
Oh, he's a hero. He's a hero. He's a hero.
Janky, absolutely janky. Yeah, sorry, Lauren. Celery and olives are yes, they are near.
Yes.
So I banned them.
Yes.
I banned them on Laney's channel. I banned them. They're just the worst things. Uh,
Rum and
oh,
lemonade.
Jamie, rum. Oh, there you go. Look, see,
Yeah, next comment. Thank you very much. You're
crackling
welcome.
lemonade is good.
You're welcome. It's an absolute game changer. It really is, because what I was finding is I was a bit burpy after Coca-Cola. When I have lemonade, it's less gassy. And I just was like, ooh. And I just find it's that little bit more of a clearer drink. So you can actually taste the actual alcohol better. Because let's be fair, alcohol has a lovely taste, especially like rum and Kraken.
Do you know what? For
Kraken's an awesome
years,
drink.
I probably went out and had, or at home would have a couple of beers once every month or two. That was it. And then I discovered gin, and not that I drink it all the time, but I do like to have a gin now, and I don't very rarely drink beer, unless like we've got people round for a barbecue or something. I'd sort of have a few beers and go on to the gin later on. But yeah, I can't wait till everything gets back to normal and get the barbie out and just have people around again.
I can't wait to turn up with a nice bottle of gin with you, mate, and just me and you. You know what we'll do? We'll shake hands and no one touches it, but you and I will just polish it off.
I don't know if I like the sound of you and me polishing things off.
I'm not referring to anything in that way, but
Dear.
but I'm very much in touch with my sexuality, and I would admit, Richard, you're a very handsome man. But
Oh, thank you very
I
much.
think
Not
we would
bad,
go as
sir.
far as having a cutch with one another, and we would have a snuggle.
Oh, do you know what the funniest thing today? My stepdaughter put it on the family WhatsApp. she was cleaning out some filing cabinets where she works now. She's an art teacher, and she's cleaning out this old filing cabinet, and she's found a penis, a
Brilliant.
rubber penis, and a thing of how to put on a condom. So they must have been teaching people how to think. She's found this thing. It must
Fantastic.
have been in there for years. She put it on the family thing. Oh God, what a laugh! What a laugh!
Brilliant.
Oh, it's jumped loads. Celery's. Oh look, celery was also Susan's banished. Oh yeah, Susan, disgusting.
Well
Hi
done.
Susan. Anyway, I didn't see. I'd probably have said hello, but
No, I think Susan snuck on. I think she
no.
snuck on.
Oh, I didn't. Oh well. See, Jilly's saying she might have to have another Kraken and lemonade. Save the celery. No, Sharon.
No,
I'm not having that one. Hi,
we're not
Susan.
having it. No, they go with trolls. They're getting
No,
banished.
they're going. Can't have those. Can't have celery. Can't have olives. Everyone's saying hello to everyone, which is good. Oh, look, Ian's in. Hi, Ian. Nothing wrong with Ian. Come on. How can you say there's nothing wrong with celery? It's disgusting behaviour. Uh, you can cliff off, Sharon. Celery is devil's food. Yes, I totally
Yes,
agree. It said
agree.
somewhere. Jilly. They ended mandatory masks here in most places on Thursday. Wow. I've seen a lot of people walking about without masks, or not walking about, but in actual shops now without masks. But I haven't seen the because you've got to wear a flowery lanyard, haven't you? If you've got a reason to not wear one. I mean, I'm asthmatic. I've got a reason not to wear one. I'm just thinking of myself and other people, really. Ian's, yeah, everyone say hello to Ian. Julie's saying she might do the banishment. Do it.
Do it.
Laney's looking for people to do it. Have you done it, James?
No, but I refuse to go on it unless we're together now. We're RJ. That's what JR stands for. Stands for James and
James
Richard.
and Rich.
JR Reselling stands for James and Richard Reselling. I'm sorry. We're together.
What was it before then?
Oh, it's obviously my name, isn't it? James Rawlinson.
Oh no.
But if anyone asks now, I'll say JR Reselling stands for James and Richard Reselling.
Well, PvP polishing things
You
off.
wouldn't have Ant on without Deck, so therefore,
No,
I'm sorry,
exactly.
we're coming back on it. We're going back on, and you're coming back as us. Is it raining?
No. I think it's a microlight.
Oh my
Sounds
lord!
like
Is it the BBC? Are the BBC videoing us?
Sounds like a big bumblebee. Yeah, it's a microlight, I think.
Oh, the coming on to us,
Actually,
mate.
I don't. I think it's the helicopters. Yeah, it's the helicopters. They're searching for someone. They often go over. I don't know whether it's the sea search ones or. I know. I can hear it. One sec, guys. Keep them entertained, James.
Okay. Hope you enjoyed that. So now he's gone. I just want to say thank you, by the way, everyone. I've had a cracking evening. But yeah, I messaged Richard earlier in the week and I said to him that, football's on. I'm going to go and watch it. And Richard's like, no, I'm going to go and do my live. And, I've absolutely loved it. And very, very happy I made the decision to be part of it. And obviously be on the live. It's been fantastic tonight. And talking about...
It's a lie.
What?
Jesus, there was a helicopter literally just at the end of our back garden hovering over the sea. So they're obviously looking for someone who's gone in the drink.
I was just saying to everyone about I'm really happy I made the decision not to watch the England game and obviously just chill on it. It's been fantastic tonight. I just want to say I've loved the audience.
Yeah, it's been good.
Interaction, Interstellar. Don't
talk to John Luke about Interstellar. It's his favourite film, I think. Lauren's saying she only drinks beer because she's a bit common. Like,
there's nothing wrong with that.
We're not posh on here. Don't worry about that.
Nah.
Loves. Oh God, no, and she loves celery. with cream cheese in the middle.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
God.
was really low, that helicopter. Yeah, they're obviously searching for someone over the sea. You have to peel it first. Oh my God, no.
Oh my God.
Celery makes PVP's throats well. Jilly saying, be me and Laney talking Northern. And you do it, JR. You do what? What does he do? Keep wearing my mask until I book second jab. I've had my second jab. The first one, I'm now on three medications after my first one. I was low in folic acid, and then they've given me
I'm going to shut my window, Rich, because
yeah, yeah,
the rain's
they've
getting a bit silly.
they've given me a medication for inflammation, because the first jab caused inflammation in my joints and around my rotator cuff and around my heart as well, I think, which is what all the pain was. So they've given me medication for that, and then medication to counteract the medication they give me for that, so it doesn't kill my stomach. So it's not great, but still smiling, still here. Had the second jab. Second jab was no problems. Second jab was no problem at all. Oh no, we will need a translator again. Thermal camera will see heat in your shed. They're coming for me. Yeah, yeah. It's yeah. I dread every time I hear that helicopter go over, because I know they're looking for someone down the beach. Translation cards. Airport not too many miles away. Sometimes get helicopters. Yeah, so they're always searching over the sea and the beach. Sometimes people fall in the river. Just absolutely bonkers. I don't know what windows James is shutting, where he's got every single window open in his house. Put subtitles on again. Always watching replay. Yeah, watch it in replay. Like YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of my videos are watched with subtitles on. Probably need to sometimes. Canadian and proud to be common. Yeah, I'm common and proud to be common. Drink anything except radiator coolant and meths, really? Unless it's on offer. Well, actually, because we're gonna do a Coca-Cola challenge. It's not Coca-Cola. It's they do a Crystal Pepsi or something. We're gonna be doing a challenge if my mate can get hold of it. I've never even heard of Crystal Pepsi. Apparently, it's Pepsi, but it's clear. So son gets his first jab tomorrow. Well, hopefully he doesn't get any bad side effects, because it really knocked me for six for a week. But then I had COVID over Christmas last year, so yeah, I wasn't good at all. I even showed that on video, so I show everything on my videos and in my lives. Sounds rough. Yeah, I've had pains all down my left side for months. All down my arm. It's not, I've got to say, it is easing off now in my left forearm. But I had pains down from my lower back, all down my left leg and everything. I was quite bad with it, really. How's the rain?
I have a lot of windows that I realised that were open, so a couple of rooms are a little bit wet.
Got an
Keep quiet
indoor
about
swimming pool. Indoor swimming
that.
pool.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Wife's will be like, so why has that got water on it? Oh yeah, I was
Now
just
look, Stu is a real connoisseur. Look, drink anything except radiator coolant or meths unless it's on offer. Good man.
good man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was rough with my first jab. Second one, fine. But now I'm on 3 months of medication for the first one to stop the inflammation. Keep wearing my mask. Not had a cold in over a year now. That's great.
That's good.
That's great. My wife, I think, will still carry on wearing it. I think I will. My son
I
still
am.
wears his. My son still wears his all the time coming out of school. All the other kids don't, but he does. He still comes out wearing his.
I think there's a lot of the mental health as well, and also I think I said it to yourself. that there was a woman I spoke to once in insurance. It was like it was about 14 months into COVID. And I said to her, I said, "Oh, do you want to set up your policy for your shop insurance?" And she said, "No, I'm going to go out now, dear. Call me back tomorrow. I haven't left the house in 14 months." And I
Jeez.
went, "Wow!" And it just makes you think. You just don't know what other people are doing, and you don't know if it's their first time out or if they come out once every 2 months. So
Yep.
you
Yep.
just got to look after everyone.
That's a nice thing about YouTube. If you've got YouTube, if people watch YouTube, and like I say, a lot of people don't watch telly. If they do watch YouTube and they haven't sort of got anywhere to go, or they're scared to go out, or they haven't got a lot of family, this is a nice thing about things like this. It's like I say, it's therapy for some people. It's just nice. David Gent saying football's coming home. Good evening,
It
Dave.
is. It is.
I hope you're good.
Full
But
time,
yeah,
4-0.
that's nuts, isn't it? 4-0. What a score! What a score!
Yep.
They must be chuffed with that one.
Yeah, definitely. It's looking good.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We're coming up to nearly 2.5 hours. I think we ought to finish up soon because my tummy's saying it needs food.
Definitely.
I don't think I've eaten all day. I had a biscuit this morning with my medication because I had to take it with food. So I had a biscuit this morning. And I think that's it today.
It's a bit
Couple of
worrying.
gins. Couple of gins. Oh no, I had a wrap this afternoon. I had a cheese and ham wrap. But I'm trying to get back on my diet as well because I've been eating loads of rubbish just lately. I seem saying England versus Denmark going to be a tough match. I couldn't tell you. I know nothing about football.
Nah.
All the YouTube live streams kept me going through the 9 months of furlough. Yeah, I was furloughed. That's the reason I got into full-time reselling partly because I was furloughed on the 1st of April. Found out my brother had cancer on the 8th of April. Went back to work, I think June time, and then decided I just couldn't do it. I needed time to be there for my brother. I needed, I sort of started selling my own stuff while I was on furlough, and realised I could sell stuff and make money, and made the jump. But then I had that little thing there where I could try it for a month or a month and a half before I sort of did the leap, and I went back to work for 2 weeks and jacked it in. I had a really bad cold in 2019 December through most of January. Worst cold ever. Still one. Yeah, I had COVID over last Christmas. I didn't eat Christmas dinner. I even put a video up about it just to show people that this thing's real. I'm ill. I never had. I got up for Christmas. I didn't want to get up. I was in bed for 2 or 3 weeks, and it took me months to recover. I was really, really ill with it. I thought I just had visions I was going to end up in hospital on a respirator, and it was like I fought it and beat it. But off now. See you, Babs. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for spending time with us. I know it's precious, and really, really appreciate it.
Definitely. Really appreciate it.
I know. I can't believe nearly 2.5 hours. But it isn't. I hope I'm wrong though. YouTube and alcohol have kept me going.
Definitely.
Good man. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. It's always good. It's always good. And I say we're going to be here every Saturday. There might be one Saturday that suddenly appear and something happens where we can't be here, but we'll let you know with plenty of notice anyway.
Definitely.
Chili about living cat paste sarnie. You're gonna have a cat paste sarnie. Get rid of your furballs. get rid of your furball. Oh dear. Oh dear. We got a good bunch of people here.
Definitely. Got an amazing bunch of people.
Yeah, I was really ill with COVID, and we all had it in here, and it was I was really the only one that was laid up bad with it. It is coming home, and on that note, we're nearly 2.5 hours. I think we better finish up because I'm sure everyone wants to get on and have a chill out at home and just do what they got to do or watch someone else. So, going to say thank you for joining us. We appreciate it so much. Say we're gonna get sorted the raffle. We're gonna get the sweet hamper done. I'm gonna pull out a few more bits and we're gonna do an auction. Like I say, some of the money's going back into the pot for you guys. Some of the money's going to a cancer charity, and if there's
Yeah.
a charity that James wants to put a bit to, we're gonna do that. So yeah, we're
My
gonna be doing.
mortgage.
Yeah, yeah, your mortgage. Yeah, that's a nice fault. Um, Cat Paste, next big musical group. Nice. Thanks, chaps. Good fun as always. Thank you. Yeah, it is coming home. Thanks, Sharon. Ta-ra. Yep. See you, Lauren. Thoughts are with you, and yeah, we're all here for you if you need us, and that goes for everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Cheers, Ian. Thanks, PvP. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you next week, 7:30. Tell your friends, bring others in. You never know what's going to happen next week. You don't know what we're going to be dressed as. You never know what we're going to look like. Yeah, we shall see you all next week.
See you all next week, guys.
Football's coming home. I don't like
Almost coming
football,
home.
but we're doing all right, England. And yeah, so if any of you need to chat, drop us a message. Richie Rich Star, JR Reselling. If you want to come on the show, drop us a link, drop us a message, and we'll sort it out.
Definitely.
Thank you, everybody, guys.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
everyone.
everyone saying good night. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, and we'll speak to you all soon. Next week, Pantomime Dames. Got to give us a chance to go shopping for dresses.
Come on.
See you later, guys.
See you
Thank
later,
you
guys.
very much. Have a good rest of your evening, and have a brilliant weekend. And we'll see you all next Saturday. Might get some videos out during the week. We'll have to see what time we've got. But yeah, see you all soon. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.